ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. And we are back in Hold My Nuggets Studios for quite the momentous occasion where we've reached the Final Four of the 2025 NFL season. The Denver Broncos, number 1 seed, host the Low New England Patriots for the right to represent the AFC conference in Super Bowl 60. Who's coming out on top? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time! Patriots, Broncos in your 2025 played in 2026 AFC Championship live game highlight commentary live. Let's go, baby. Oh shit, I almost knocked off the damn hat. I almost fell off the damn walking pad. I almost fell off the doggone walking pad. I did though. That's neither here nor there. Let's get it going. What's going on, y'all? Hopefully y'all had yourselves a very good Sunday. The video on Mike McCarthy's later tonight. Nonetheless, the Denver Broncos have the football first. Yes, it has been a very long day. I have eaten 2 Oreos and nothing but hope. So it has been an incredibly long morning, all while going to go and shovel in between. Mims just resubscribed. I appreciate you. Much love. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. There we are. I appreciate you. Oh, looks like the Low already trying to start this game out with a 3 and out. It's a 3rd and 9. Jared Stidham making the start for Denver after the unfortunate injury at the end of the game to Bo Nix. So what does Stidham have? He's on the move. He gets hit from behind. That football's out, but it's incomplete. 3 and out already for the Denver Broncos. 3 and out already for the Denver Broncos. Marcus said it's not even it's even cold in Florida. Yesterday I saw it was 79 degrees in Miami. I said, good Lord. Folks is having a ball out there. I knew people who were over in the beach during yesterday afternoon. They were having the time of their life. Stidham needs to hear from Michael Irvin. Indeed he does. He's going to need everything under the sun to get the job done in this AFC Championship. But we all know Denver is driven by their defense. They're going to need that 11 on that side of the field to make something happen. Kyle, member of 42 months, always showing love, said you watched the Jags-Bills game with your dad. Crazy. I'm glad you had a chance to go and watch it. Unfortunately, you guys weren't in the pool out there, or maybe you were. But one way or another, unfortunate ending to that game and the season. But today we honor the legacy of the unknown Adonis, as today would be his 32nd birthday. So I put together, I guess, a shrine, if you will. His varsity jacket when he was captain of his football team. My helmet, the last gift that we won together, his 26th birthday in 2020. We went out to the arcade and won this Shadow the Hedgehog. That was the last gift that he had won while he was still healthy. And then, of course, this Philadelphia Eagles hat that I got him for his 18th birthday. No, I'm tripping. 21st birthday. So, opportunity to go and honor my brother. And we will celebrate all evening long. But that's neither here nor there. Is my voice all the way back? Maybe about, I'd want to say 80%. Fixing to lose it here the entire day. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5 inside the 15-yard line for the Low. Hand off to Ramondre Stevenson. He's going absolutely nowhere. By the way, for those who don't know, today, tonight, or I should say, all of the games today are brought to you by Underdog. So make sure you scan the QR code on the screen, download the Underdog app, If you haven't already, use the promo code Adonis. King of Kings in the building. What's going on, Kyle? Put 5 on to say happy birthday to him. My condolences to you, brother. Much love. Duval, indeed. I appreciate that. It's brought to you by Underdog. We do have wagering live today. In fact, I've got a couple that is going on as we speak. I'll get to it right after the third down. Drake May takes the snap. Here comes the bookends. Pass is nearly intercepted by Hufanga. Oh, that would have been huge for the Broncos because you know the defense needs to make plays for them to win games. And it's a 3-and-out for the Lolly Lule Low as well. Both defenses stand tall. My squad. Oh, this one isn't just the standalone one-on-one. This one's the standalone one-on-one. My opponent has Ramondre Stevenson, RJ Harvey, Jarrett Stidham, and Hunter Henry. I have Drake May, Stephon Diggs, Cortland Sutton, and Kayshawn Booty Butt Chicks. That is the first one. And then, for the battle that has both games combined, I have Stafford, Stevenson, Harvey, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Devontae Adams, and Colby Parkinson. My opponent has Drake May, Kyron Williams, Kenneth Luke Skywalker III, Puka Nacua, Stephon Diglett, USTM, 28 Diggs, and Hunter Henry. So we'll see what's going to transpire. We'll see what's going to transpire. And I have another one for later tonight, but we'll get to that when tonight comes. So that's neither here nor there. So we'll see what transpired. DJ said, do I think tanking has become the only direction for the Steelers? Mike McCarthy hire probably means that. Also, praise for my brother. Well, for one, I don't think they would hire a coach strictly to go and tank. I'm not a big fan, but at the same time, I'm not the biggest hater per se. I'll touch on it later this evening, pause. Most likely about like 10-some p.m. So we're going to go through both the games before I even get a chance to go and record that, or I should say put it out there. So there's that. I appreciate those of you who are saying happy birthday to the unknown Adonis. I appreciate that. He would appreciate that as well. Let it be known in the chat who you guys got winning the game tonight. We'll get to the later game, you know, obviously, once this one's concluded. But I'm expecting a defensive matchup between both teams. Of course, Denver's defense is going to have to carry. Bo Nix is finished, so Jarrett Stidham literally only needs to put together 120 minutes of mistake-free and game-managing football to hoist up a Lombardi. 120 minutes. And considering the time of possession, 60 total minutes of you having the football. You got to make it through the first 60 first, though. So that's all it takes. Patriots fans are saying, let's go Patriots. Bronco fans are saying, let's go Broncos. Haters in between have their opinions on the squads nonetheless. My tie virtually matches the suit. Why, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Nonetheless, we shall see what's going to transpire. Baseball said, as a Ravens fan, you don't give a fuck. As a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, I don't give a damn either. I just want to see good football. But nonetheless, I'm just glad we have a chance to see football because let's call a spade a spade. We've got 3 games remaining in the season, and nobody is prepared for the football season to be finished. It's the bittersweet, moment of hitting a new year. Here we go. Denver back on the field. Omega put 10 on us. A happy heavenly birthday to my brother, the unknown Adonis. Fly, Eagles fly always. After Lalilule Low and a great day. You lost 3 pounds. Oh, Jarrett Stidham just lost the Patriot defense. He's going to have to throw this football out of bounds. Ooh, RJ Harvey couldn't catch it. And he stepped out of bounds. You lost 3 pounds this week doing 10,000 steps every day. Let's go. W's in the chat for Omega. W's in the chat for Omega. Already down 3 pounds this week doing the 10,000 steps. You love to see it. Sargon Pateno said, what's up, Chiseled? Happy birthday to the unknown Adonis. Hope I'm ready for a good day of football in this blizzard. There's no succulents today, but can we still get a Tamatanga? Yay! It's time. Oh, it's pass interference on the... Oh, no. Is it illegal touching? Yeah, it's illegal touching. Illegal touching. Laundry on the field, called onto the Broncos. RJ Harvey with the illegal touching. You know you stepped out of bounds. Why did you come back to touch the football, dummy? He stepped out of bounds. Love in the building. What's going on? 2nd and 10. On the offense. Inackers said, I'm loved in Nigeria. Oh, am I? I'm loved in Nigeria. I appreciate that. Shout out to Nigeria. Tank the Sun giving out gifts. 5 gifteds in the chat. Jared Stidham able to go and find. I tried to connect with Mims, but Mims, he threw it too far out, and now it's going to be a 3rd and long. That would have been a huge play right there for Denver. He threw it out in front of Mims. Mims is saying he should have caught it, but Stidham got to throw a better ball. Let me see if Mims could have caught that with both hands. No, he threw it too far out. He threw it too far out. Unless Mims ran too shallow there, you got to put a better ball because that would have been a big-time play. Chucky Bobby Pateno said, what's going on, Chiseled? Salute to the unknown Adonis on his born day. We all getting walloped by this snow and ice, so stay safe and stay warm. Let's enjoy some good football. All right, I appreciate you. Here we go. Under 12 minutes left to go here in the first. Stidham takes the snap. He's got a little bit of time. He's going to take a shot. Stidham's going deep. He's got a man. Mims, first down to the 5-yard line. What a pass by Jared Stidham. Magnificent protection from the front 5. They're able to protect, and he beat his man down the field, and it's a 1st and goal for Denver. What protection from the front 5. The O-line absolutely engulfed the Patriots' front 4. And man's got right behind Gonzalez. Oh, that was easy. Speedy Gonzalez didn't show up today. Evidently, ice might have picked him up. That's given the climate in the country, probably shouldn't make that joke. But one way or another, Gonzalez gets beat, and Mims connects for the huge first down. It's 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal. Kyle 51 said, Broncos Seahawks rematch. Honest opinion, do I think Lawrence can eliminate the interceptions? What's his issue for real? It can be cut down. Eliminated completely? No. But it can be cut down. It can be cut down. Wait, we got a Denver timeout already? Oh, that's terrible. Denver timeout already is crazy. But what a play by Mims. This will be the only deep pass. Gonzo don't get beat often, but here's the thing. It could be just enough. It could be more than enough. Everybody needs one. Everybody just needs one. 1st and goal for Denver. The Patriots need to hold here. If they could hold them up to 3, that'd be magnificent for them. But all right, here we go. 1st and goal. It's going to be a handoff. They try a little bit of trickery on a jet sweep. That condom helmet's got nowhere to go with the football. Back to the line of scrimmage you go. Back to the line of scrimmage you go. I believe that was Bryant who's returning back from injury. If I'm not mistaken. Was that Bryant? No, I don't think that was Bryant. Oh, wait, yes, it was. Is this his first game back after getting absolutely tattooed? What's going on, Dooms? How's it going? You're looking for an Evan Ingram touchdown. Well, he ain't on the field. All right, here we go. 2nd and goal. Got a motion, man. That's going to be a play action. Stidham's going to the end zone. He's got Sutton wide open. Touchdown! Cortland Sutton in the end zone. Thank you very much for my underdog points, Cortland Sutton. And the Broncos take the lead. Where is Shannon Sharp when you need him? The Broncos take the lead. They are up by 6. That's a touchdown lead. The bucking Broncos find the end zone for the score.
K-Blaze24 is now following.
What a play. Magnificent play call. Even better exit. What the hell was that in the background? Did y'all see that mannequin? It's not even a mannequin. I don't know why I said that. There's like an inflated mascot. It's not the regular Bronco horse mascot. It was on the sideline. What the hell was that? It was like a naked or like a Bob the Builder with suspenders. What was that? Bronco fans who frequent games, y'all got to let me know what the hell that was. It wasn't as yellow as a Simpson, but it was more yellow than a regular human being. What was that? No, not John Elway. It's a blown up John Elway with suspenders. Thank the Sun, put 5 on it, said 15 gifts on Championship Sunday, holding it down for the community. Kyle put 2 on, said you saw Lawrence is on the ballot for comeback player of the year. Oh my. Nonetheless, very, 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 very good answer after back-to-back 3-and-outs. The Patriots and Broncos exchanged 3-and-outs. Broncos' next opportunity at the football. They go the distance to the end zone to score. All right. By the way, I saw some discourse earlier as I was recording some content. I saw some discourse. People talk about Elway incredibly overrated. This is why I say I can't be going back and forth with football fans who don't know football. A lot of these people are straight up creatures of the moment. Don't have no conversations with these creatures of the moment, people. Because as you continue to age and the generations move forward, all of a sudden, people who were great in their day, overrated. They wouldn't be able to play football nowadays. I'm telling you, I said this for years. Wait about 20-some years. All of y'all who in your late teenage years, those of you who are in your 20s or into your 30s, wait about 15-some years. Watch how they disrespect the greats of the previous era. Breeze, Rodgers, Roethlisberger, Manning. Brady will probably be the only person who folks will continue to give their due. Everyone else, oh, they wasn't that great. Oh, man, look at their record here. Oh, look how much interceptions they threw. Oh, they're only good because they played with this player. This person's not that great. Think about it. They doing it to Marino. He didn't win a championship, therefore he's ass, right? Anybody who knows football would look at you and say, I don't think you know football.
You don't find that suspicious?
Think about some of the players who never won a chip.
You don't find that
actively
suspicious?
Disrespect by not even bringing them up.
You don't find that suspicious?
Captain Cruz 30 rated
Only
my
folks
stream
who
with
got
2
numbers.
viewers.
Montana was only able to survive because he retired the winningest, outside of Bart Starr, of course. But he retired the greatest of all time because he had the hardware to show for it, right? So he was able to stand the test of time, but best believe the discourse has already started. Yo, he wouldn't have been that great if he didn't have Jerry Rice. But you went from Montana to Young, and the Niners were still able to make it to NFC Championship after NFC Championship after NFC Championship. Rice wouldn't have been that great without Montana. So it can't be both ways. That's why you got to stop. You got to stop talking to folks who don't know their football. Yes, they got blown out terribly in all 3 of the Super Bowls, from the Giants to the Redskins to the Niners. But you also got to look at the squads that they played up against. The NFC won the championship 13 consecutive years. That conference was a juggernaut. And that's not to say that you ain't supposed to pull up and show up and actually play good football. But I think of all Elway's Super Bowls that he lost, great first quarter. Then it was all downhill from there. They played 15, not 60 minutes. 2nd and 6 from the 39-yard line. Gotcha, bitch. Here comes Alali Low looking to respond. Hand off to Ramondre Stevenson. He's going to get stopped short of the first down marker. It's going to be a 3rd and short. It's going to be a 3rd and short. Oh, we had some donations that came. Yeah, it was 13 consecutive that the NFC won. Baines put 5 on and said, well, I react to the Pac-Man Jones interview saying we literally tried to kill AB. The whole podcast is disgusting. Have a great day. I did not know this. I guess I would have to get the full-on context of what he meant, if it was maliciously or he was just talking about figuratively in that retrospect. There's the handoff. Ramondre Stevenson. Ooh, just enough to get the first down. They got just enough to get the first down. Just enough to get the first down. Just enough to get the first down. Kyle put 10 on it. Said your first football game was Houston versus Kansas City.
Shall we acknowledge the life lost of Adonis at the hands of the ICE agents like we did Kirk? Cause, in my opinion, he did more with his time productively on Earth Kirk ever did, spewing his racist baseless BS, yet we still revered him cause a life is still a life.
Yes, indeed. Oh, damn. Where you going, Diggs? Oh, he's going down for a loss of yardage right there. Down for a loss of yardage right there. Your boy Chris. Oh, I haven't seen. Let me see here. Eyes in your opinion, he protected on Earth. Oh, productively on Earth. And Kirk spewing his racist, baseless BS. Revered him because the life is still alive. Indeed, a life is still alive, but I'm not sure. Something else happened. They took somebody else out. 2nd and 12 here. Oh, damn. They at the 41-yard line. They at the 41-yard line. Drake May. Oh, he's going to take a shot. He's going deep. He's looking for booty. Oh, breakup right there. That's why he's a reigning defensive player of the year. That's why he's a reigning defensive. Have you ever farted so hard your back cracks? Blue Raven, where did that come from? Blue Raven, where did that come from? Surtain making a play, taking with a magnificent pass breakup right there. Farted so hard your back cracked. Let's get back on track. Let's get back on track. Let's get back on track. All right, here we go. Midway through the first quarter here. Oh, shit, Drake May's in trouble. Nick Bonito came flying over, and down goes Stephon Diggs. Down goes Stephon Diggs. The Broncos defense holds, and the Patriots are going to have to punt. The Patriots are going to have to punt. Yeah, that completely caught me off guard. I'm like, what part of the game is this? Back in alignment is crazy. Matt put 2 on, said top 3 Patriots tight ends and Denver QBs. So easily Denver QBs. You have Elway, Manning, Plummer. Then for Patriots tight ends, Gronk, Coates, and Gronk, Coates, Watson maybe. Cool bro, put 2 on, said in your Chiseled jersey. No drawers and socks on. Well, clearly you ain't got no Chiseled jersey because I don't got no jersey. No, not Hernandez. You only got 3 years worth of production. I can't put you there. Craig Morton for the Broncos QB. Do I want to put Morton in front of Plummer? Perhaps. I mean, he went to a Super Bowl in 77. No. Yeah, 77. When they lost to the Cowboys. Morton was a good Bronco. Yeah, he was more accomplished than Plummer, but I really like Plummer. Plummer was more my era. Hernandez was killing folks in the day. You got to stop. Cool bro put 2 on, said it's a custom jersey with the number 69. See, you got to stop. Lazy giving out gifts. Donations. Giving out gifts. Holding it down for the community. How excited am I for my new head coach, Mike McCarthy? Not really. But I did say it's time for a change, and the change is here. The one thing you're not going to have me doing is, I'm not going to be losing my doggone mind behind it. Oh, yeah. It is what it is. But stay tuned. Video is coming out later this evening.
My community.
Much Visor just
Vic
gifted
is a
2
dog.
subs.
Matt giving out gifts. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah. What if Jared Stidham becomes the next Brady? When you say the next Brady, right? This is where context got to come into play. You're talking about a person who ultimately becomes the greatest of all time, because you got to take into account he may not have been the best athlete, may not have had the best arm. Oh yeah. But ultimately he's the most accomplished, right? Stidham hasn't been able to hack it anywhere else. He's bounced from different squads here and there. Kyle giving out gifts, 5 gifteds. Oh, yeah. So given that's the case, do I still think A-Rod's retiring? Yes. all that being said, there's no scenario where he can become the next Brady. Because Brady took his opportunity, ran with it, and never looked back. Stidham had opportunity, failed again. And then now he got thrusted into an opportunity of a lifetime. The better conversation would be, can he be somewhat of a, who went down to playoffs, made a play, recent memory that I'll probably throw out there is Nick Foles, but that happened late in the season, just held the momentum and then lit up in the postseason and won a championship. So Nick Foles is a better, comparison, if you will. Cool, bro. Patriots said Stid Foles. We'll see. But all he has to do is just not lose. That's just do not play losing football. Protect the ball. That's all it takes. RJ Harvey, magnificent carry right there. Gain of 8, potentially 9.
Oh, yeah.
Potentially 9. King said, who would value more for the Hall of Fame? A receiver that has 13 TDs every year, but less than 1,000 yards every year, or a receiver over 1,000 yards and less than 6 TDs? If I have a receiver that has 13 TDs every year, you're going to the Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah.
You're putting points on the board, period. You got receivers who get 1,000 yards consistently, and let's call a spade a spade. You think folks is talking about Hall of Fame for them? Stidham, throw the football away. Doesn't have to. Able to go and find Bryant. That's a first down. You put points on the board, you're a game changer, period. All the yardage is cool. That's very important as well. But if you getting 13 touchdowns a year, bro, that scores, period.
Oh, yeah.
What means more in the GOAT conversation, team success or individual stats? Both. But team success is incredibly important because you could light up the score. You could light up the stat sheet left and right. If you're not winning championships, you won't be able to get there. Stidham's going to keep it himself. Pick up 9. I think they're going to give him 8 on the slide. And again, for those who are casual football fans, you got to understand, for Stidham, he still is an NFL quarterback here. All you need to do is just not make losing plays. He doesn't have to go out there and win them the game. Just go out there and not make losing plays. Couple of dump-off completions here. If you happen to have something down the field, you can take a shot. You don't need him to go out there, throw 300-some yards. If he can give you 20 to 30 yards through the air on a drive, and you get in the field goal range, that 3 is going to count. Because guess what? Your defense is all world. That should be about 3rd and inches or potentially a first down. All you need to do is just generate enough yardage to get in the field goal range. The 3 points can be huge in situations like this. Like I said this last week. I still believe in the Broncos. And furthermore, I think if they can produce 3 touchdown drives, this game is theirs. How's the weather where I'm at? 13 degrees and a whole lot of snow. But the way the defense has played all year, all he got to do is just not play losing football, man. Protect the ball, don't turn it over, and just watch how they can bowl. Watch how they can bowl. Bubba, just became a member. I appreciate you. Stidham has the same assignment as C.J. Stroud. Let's see if he can get passing grade. We shall see. Marino versus Eli as an example. Correct. And again, unfortunately, given the way that people, oh, geez, you got a big man down. Oh, no, it's Robert Spillane is down for the Lally Lule Low. That's not good. They need Spillane out there. Very important linebacker for the Patriots. Jeff in the building, what's going on? Yeah, a lot of times people will always give so much credit to the quarterback. Why am I on a treadmill? Because I want to. Wander. Oh, is that what was that? B. Wandin. B. Wandin. I be Wandin. What's going on, family? Yeah, I like to be on a treadmill from time to time. I was I'll watch and commentate in real time. So yeah, they're gonna need them out there. Haven't had any snow here in Arizona. There's no snow in Flagstaff. Why am I not being sedentary like the rest of y'all? Hey man. Yeah, you never give up on your squad, no matter the situation. Of course, you know, you live with whatever the result happens to be. Ain't no snow in Flagstaff? Well, there it is. It was Robert Spillane who was down. Kyle Patu wants to had to skip the gym, mix of snow and ice today. Yeah, some of the gyms weren't open today. I couldn't get a workout in, so unfortunately my workouts today is primarily going to be walking here. So I'll walk the first half.
Off Blue Ways _ is now following.
And then I'll also walk the first half of the NFC Championship as well. Got to figure out what it is that I want to do for food because haven't had a chance to have anything but water and 2 golden Oreos. Later this evening, Jose, for the McCarthy video later this evening. Because I have to essentially record a week's worth of content within 24 hours, if you will. Because for those who don't recall, tomorrow evening, God willing, I am departing for Spain to take a much-needed break. So given that's the case, I have to make sure that everything is, you know, recorded in advance. So, a lot of recording between this morning, yesterday evening, all into tomorrow. So, if I lose my voice next week, then who gives a damn? I should say this today, who gives a damn, because I ain't really going to need it like that. But there is that. RJ Harvey going nowhere. It's going to be a 3rd and long. William giving out even more gifts. I appreciate you, William, holding it down for the community. If I can go to the Real Madrid game, if I can, the stadium is beautiful illusion. Yeah, I'll be going to the restaurant that overlooks the stadium, but they play today, the day before I go, and they play on the 2nd of February, or the 1st of February, the day that I leave. So Stidham over the middle. Wow. Sutton saw the football late, ends up getting broken up, and the Patriots are going to force a punt. He just got by Gonzalez, too. I want to see. He didn't see the football. That football hit him right in the hands. He got to catch that. He's got to catch that. God gave you 2 goddamn hands for a reason. Evidently, he couldn't catch the football. Michael Irvin, please talk to him.
Are you shitting me? Are you stupid or are you stupid?
You got to catch that football. You have to catch that football. What's wrong with you? Hits you right in the hands, sir. Hits you right in the hands, sir.
Oh, yeah.
You got to catch that football. Damn it. Where's the clip? I can't find it. Nonetheless, here we go. That punt's going to be into the end zone. They're taking it out at the 20-yard line. Allen, 47 months, a member, and you're making your Triple P debut. Shout out to you, brother. Go Patriots, please win. We shall see. Bailey said, who are my award winners this year? Duval. All I know is Matthew Stafford's my MVP. McCaffrey could mess around and win that comeback player of the year. Puka Nacua or Jackson Smith and Jigba can win that offensive player of the year. Myles Garrett's going to win that defensive player of the year. 2:20 on the clock here. Already back from the timeout. Or I should say the commercial break. Brittany Renner and Hanuman. Hey, listen. Somebody sent to me last night after I got off the stream. I said, oh, no. Oh, no. Spirit said, am I walking on a treadmill? Yes, I am. Well, it's a walking pad, so not quite a treadmill, but a walking pad, kind of the same concept nonetheless. Handoff, Trevion Henderson. Where's he going? Absolutely nowhere. What part of Spain am I going to? Madrid. But I am going to take a bullet train to Barcelona in the middle of the week to go and catch a Barcelona game. So there is that. Yeah, fuck Pink. Super. I echo that same sentiment. Fuck Pink. All right, here we go. Reaching the final 2 minutes of the quarter. Drake May going in motion. Nowhere to go with the football. Taken down for the sack by Robinson. And Denver make it home. Denver makes it home. Woo! What a play. He tried to see if he could dump it off to Hunter Henry, but he couldn't get that ball there in time. Hell of a job. Wade Robinson staying with him and taking him down. Jesse Adonis said, what's going on, Chiseled? It's 7:30 here in Australia, taking the day off to watch some, hopefully, good football. May's going to dump it off. Pass incomplete. They're going to have to punt. Much love. Hey, shout out to you, Jesse. Yo, we got a decent following out in Australia, man. Shout out to the Australians who holding it down for the community, man. I appreciate y'all. Jay, who's been a long-time staple in the community, lives in Australia, born and raised, if I'm not mistaken. And he went to the Samoa versus Tonga, the Tonga versus Samoa rugby match, and he saw two different people wearing Chiseled Adonis merch. I said, that is incredible. Do I know any Spanish? Poquito. No, literally nothing. That's probably all I know. That and rojo. That's it. So if folks ain't got no English translation, my dumb ass. See. No. I'll be looking dumb as hell. But I will be buying some wine. I won't be drinking it because obviously I'm doing 75 hard challenge, so I can't drink until middle of March. But I'll be buying bottles of wine to return back because people kept telling me, yo, you can't go over there and not drink the wine. Are you stupid? You should break the challenge. I don't know if I can bring myself to do it. So I'm going to buy bottles and come back with them. Jalen for 5 wants to say, how much snow is on the ground? CIA might start investing into it. Well, I want to say probably about 8 inches at the moment. I'm looking outside the window right now. Instinctive for 5 wants to say, don't know if I heard the news, but Dragon Ball anime is coming back. We're so back. Moro is getting animated finally. Happy to hear that. I heard it last night. On the stream, Jalen put 10 on it, said, curious to know what I think the Saints should invest in for the upcoming draft. Free agent, you think they may draft Love from Notre Dame, but can see them, it just went up, can see them focusing on wide receiver, guard, or defensive specialist. I think Kamara's days are most likely done in New Orleans, so they could possibly trade him to get some decent picks here and there. Wide receiver, you could probably get somebody in free agency. I think you got to beef up the D-line because Cam Jordan might most likely go and retire. He had a very solid season, but he's past it. Davis, I don't know how much longer he's going to play either. So we'll see. If I was them, I'd see how fast I can get my hands on that D-end who's coming out of Miami because that dude is a fucking beast. Bane, whew. Sleepy said in Barcelona, try to eat in the fusion restaurant called Tapeo. I bet say less. Or Tapio. I'm looking forward to the food. On a scale of 9 to 10, how bad is the McCarthy hire? On a scale of 9 to 10. 9? If the Patriots actually lose this, genuinely, every playoff game they play should be against the backup. Well, we'll see. King said, my top 5 QBs in history with the most talented arms, not arm strength, only arm talent. Aaron Rodgers, Dan Marino. Aaron Rodgers, Dan Marino. Rodgers, Marino, arm talent. Rodgers, Marino, Mahomes. Rodgers, Marino, Mahomes. Favre, Rodgers, Marino, Mahomes, Favre. Moon. That'd be my 5. First down, Evan Ingram. First down, Evan Ingram. I was going to say Culpepper. Or I'd put Culpepper in front of Cunningham for just arm talent, but there's that. No, he also said not necessarily arm strength. That's why I omitted Vic as well. And I didn't mention Breeze. Breeze isn't necessarily arm talent, but Breeze is just pinpoint accuracy. Breeze is pinpoint accuracy. They're saying like arm talent for quarterbacks. Kyle put 10 on and said, oh, would I be interested in going to a metal festival? You have an extra pass for Maryland Death Fest. Death Fest is crazy. Maryland Death Fest, you'd gladly drive. It starts the Thursday before Memorial Day weekend. The Thursday before Memorial Day weekend. In Maryland, Memorial Day this year is the 25th. So this would be the 21st. Oh, nope, that won't work. That won't work because I have a wedding that I'll be attending, one of the subscribers' weddings that I'll be attending on the 22nd. So that could be a little difficult. Check back in with me in maybe about a month or so just to confirm, because if I can do a day, I can pull up. If I can do a day, I'll pull up. And this is not for the new viewers, for those who are like, what do you mean you can pull up? I'm not foreign to hanging out with, the supporters who support me. I can support you guys in endeavors. So I'll pull up on folks. Groom Adonis. I appreciate it. Yeah, you got to give a damn about your community. I think too often, I've said this time and time again, there's a lot of people, because now, when I started content creation, it wasn't necessarily the most desirable occupation, if you will. Now, everybody and their mother want to be a content creator. But for two things, the monetary gain, of course, obviously, and the freedom that comes with it. Maybe you could say freedom is number 3. Visibility might be number 2. And fame. But for me, I care about the community. So given that's the case, any opportunity that I have to be able to hang out with you guys, I pull up. Blue A's in the building. What's going on? They gonna mosh pit my ass. Who gives a damn? I mosh pit too. I'm being there. Disrespect your surroundings. I'm being there. We throwing arms. We throwing arms and feet. As long as nobody's spitting, we all right. All right, here we go. The Broncos are inside Lalilulelo territory. The Broncos are in Lalilulelo territory at the Patriot 47-yard line, and Stidham is going to throw. He's going to dump that ball off. Where's he going? Nowhere. Gain of about 2-yard lines for McLaughlin. Austin put 2 on. Can I cut a promo on Pink Marble? Will AJ retire? Well, we'll find out what happens this Saturday. As for Pink Marble, let me tell you something right now. All right, you saw me put the shiesty on earlier today because Pink Marble walked away with the W. I'm going to explain something to you again. If Pink Marble just so happened to come out with another W, I will find all the Pink Marble supporters, and I will make sure that your kneecaps are dealt damage by way of a hatchet. There will be no more victories for Pink Marbles. Pink Marbles will not reign supreme on the course that requires the marbles to go and do battle. I'm telling you right now, Pink Marble and the Pink Marble supporters, no longer shall you find yourself at the top of the podium as a winner of these marble races. I don't know who selects you. I don't know who decides to go and put you in these lineups. All I know is you've raced your final race to victory. It's nothing but L's moving forward from here. It will be Team Gold that reigns supreme in the Marble Racing Championship. From now until forever. Or at least until I stop tuning in. Count your days, Pink Marble. Count your motherfucking days. All right, 3rd and 3 for Stidham. Stidham's going outside. He's got a man. That's a first down, little Jordan Humphrey. Moving the chains. Matt Patuan said, if I had twins, would I name them Simon and Dean? Go fuck yourself, Matt. Go fuck yourself. All right? Do yourself a favor. Matter of fact, go to the bathroom, look in the mirror, slap what you see. Go fuck yourself. Simon and Dean, go fuck yourself. I know who you are, all right? I know what you're trying to do here. You're trying to get me triggered. You know I don't like Simon Dean, and it's, look at my protein shake. Go fuck yourself. First down, Denver Broncos. They're at the 35-yard line. Handoff to R.J. Harvey. He's got nowhere to go. Oh, no, yes, he does. Finds a seam, gain of 9. The Broncos are moving the chains. The Broncos are moving the chains. Oh, we had another donation come in. Austin had put 5 on and said, who do I hate worse? TKO ruining WWE's booking or the horrible pink marble? Much love, CA. I can't control either one. I'm going to go ahead and say pink marble. I'm going to go ahead and say pink marble. Blue marble, gang. Y'all just got a W. It's a 2nd and 1. That's a first down again. And remember, for Denver, a field goal is big, but also dominating the time of possession. If you have this football for 40-some minutes, guess what? The Patriots don't have enough time to get into rhythm on offense. This is very important. Sean Payton probably recognizes, yo, I don't need Stidham to go out there and be Bo Nix. I just need you to get me into field goal range, kick those field goals. But in the midst of that, we got to have long drives, 5, 6, 7-minute drives. Eat up the clock. Mr. Two-Face with 2-1 said, Team Pink said, bring it on. We ain't scared. We, you Team Pink Marble? You Team Pink Marble? We got him. Take him out. Lazy for 5 on said, Pink Marble supporters unite. Pink Marble supporters, hey, we got more of them. Listen, I want you to know, I'm giving you 24 hours. Go find your passport, huh? Go find your passport, and I need you to exit the premises. It's not focusing, but I need you to exit the premises expeditiously. You got 24 hours. You got 24 hours. 2nd and 8 for Stidham. He's rolling left. Run. Just run. Just run. Tuck that football. Go down. Gain of 1. That clock is still moving. It's not heavily into rotation now because they are in field goal range. But nonetheless, nobody was open there. Good job by him not throwing the football. Yeah, I did see that Derrick Rose retired. They had the jersey retirement. Despite the injuries, do I think he had a solid career? I think he had a solid career. All right, 3rd and 6 here. 3rd and 6 here. Denver leading by 7. Stidham's going to have to run. Ellis in pursuit. Stidham can't get to the first down. He's going to be short by a yard. And now decision time for Sean Payton. What do you want to do? Take the points. I say take the points. I say take the points. If I'm Sean Payton, take the points. Kyle Donovan put 5 on and said it's a 4-day pass. All you have to do is cover the airfare. You got the hotel room covered. There's a lot of walking. You'll email me in April. Say less. I'll look out for it. Token put 5 on said you're hired by WWE. They give you an option. Have a tag team partner between Simon Dean and Dominic Mysterio, or be the manager of both. Give me bitch ass Dominic Mysterio. They're keeping the offense on the field. They're keeping the offense on the field. Timeout comes in from Denver. That's their 2nd timeout of the half. Tank the Sun put 5 on and said, you don't think you've seen Black Marble in a while. Don't you find that suspicious? Yeah, me and Dr. Umar are both wondering what happened to Black Marble. What happened to Black Marble after that piss poor performance that was ass. That Black Marble performance was absolute ass. Unfortunately, Black Marble hasn't made it back onto the competition. Take the points. Oh, my Lord. They're keeping the offense on the field. Take the points, make it a 2-possession game. I know it's the AFC Championship, but if you cannot score here, it's going to flip momentum way too doggone much. Peyton, don't... Unless he's going to hard count them to see if he could draw them off sides. I don't... But he called a timeout. You wouldn't want to waste a timeout to just try a hard count and then ultimately take a delay a game. He's going to run it. No, Stidham's in motion. He's going to have to throw that ball to the ground. It got intercepted. He threw it right into the fucking defense's arm. No, they said it's incomplete, but it don't even fucking matter. It's a turnover on downs. Just kick the field goal and take the points. Make it a 2-possession lead. Why? You have a backup quarterback. It's a winning drive if you get 3 points. Dumb as hell. He would have had little Jordan Humphrey if he just held on, but unfortunately, there's no way for him to go and hold on regardless because here came the pressure. Dumb as hell. Just take the fucking points. Just take the fucking points. Stupid. I hope the Patriots go down the field and tie this game. This man's a gambler. Let's go gambling. Let's go gambling. Terrible execution on the play. Absolutely dumb. I don't understand. Why would you decide to go for it there? Like I said earlier in the stream, remember, for Stidham, just don't make losing plays. For Sean Payton, don't make losing calls. Be conservative when it calls to be conservative. All right? Tie up that red tie when it comes time to be conservative. If you have momentum and it appears as if it's time to be liberal, put on that blue tie and decide to go for it. This wasn't a situation in which you should have had the red tie, or I should say the blue tie on, should have had the red tie on, kick the doggone field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and keep pressure on New England to have to score with you. But now, because you failed, it's a 1-possession game, you fucking idiot. Mr. King put 2 on, said, is Ben Johnson coaching today? No. Austin put 2 on, said, prayers for MSARLATN during the ice storm. Indeed. Dan Campbell University. Payne said, you might have to replace this walker. Damn. I just added a little bit of lubricant to the underneath the belt, and I also changed the shoes that I'm wearing. No longer will I wear my rubber slippers. I did put on some shoes, so now I'm not having the smoking smell anymore. Your granddad wears suits like this. He's 68. How cool is that? Your granddad sounds like a cool guy. Why was there only 1 can of tuna in that last race? Don't I find that suspicious? Yeah, they started taking out all the tuna. I hope the Patriots are able to respond, go down the field, and put some points on the board. Because I need Denver to recognize how stupid they were in that call, bro. Just dumb as hell. Mr. Two-Face with 2 wants a Team Pink, mobilizing to come to Long Island, BTA. Come out to Long Island. I'll leave from Brooklyn. I'll give you an ass whipping real quick. Bob Patuan said, Coach, you're not Dan Campbell. Put your motherfucking head back down. And down goes Drake May for the 2nd time today. Drake May just got sacked again. Oh, damn. This Brittany Renner video doing some numbers here. Almost at 200,000. Which got me more press, choosing marble or treadmill races? 100% the marble. 100% the marble. Rich Gannon, that's all. Campbell was popular when the Lions almost made the Super. He's still popular now. But where he fucked up was too much gambling. That's what cost him. Here we go. Drake May's going to have to release that football. Going down for you. Got a man. Pop Douglas couldn't hold on to it. Ufanga made a play late. It's out of bounds. And the Patriots are going to be backed up on 3rd and long. Kenneth put 1 on it. Much love. That's why you take the points. Defense putting in work. Why you take the points. Literally, field goals. You can win a playoff game with this defense scoring 15 points off of field goals. Because all you really need is just 1 touchdown, gang of field goals. Every time I'm in field goal range, I'm taking the 3 points. I don't understand this analytic genre of football that we play today. Mac Hollins holds on to the ball. That's a first down across the 30-yard line. Hell of a play right there from Mac Hollins. Mans doesn't wear any shoes when he goes around in life, but only on the football field does he wear them and makes a play.
Buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Oh, Lord.
Gotcha, bitch.
Dave and Blackblood is now following.
All right, wait, my father's calling me. I told this man. Hello? Yeah, I'm streaming right now. What happened? What? Yeah, yes, I know that. I already put down the song. I know. I already put it down. Yeah, I saw that. All right. All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. Patriarchal Seed providing Adonis gonna call me, let me know not to make sure I'm wearing gloves while I'm putting the salt down. I'm like, Dad, I told you an hour ago I put the salt. Why would I not wear gloves when I'm putting the salt down? Why would I put my bare hands in there? It's not 1948. What are we doing? But nonetheless, Patriarchal Seed providing Adonis, just checking in to make sure his son is all right. John put 5 on us at Denver under Peyton is terrible. Well, they're in the AFC Championship and they went to back-to-back playoff, berths. But nonetheless, we got to see how terrible he happens to be. All right. Oh, Drake May's nowhere to go. He's going down. Sack again. Yeah, just making sure I'm not a big dummy, indeed. The Denver defense comes up big, making sure the turnover did not result in a response. Hell of a play there from Denver. AJ Patouan said, you didn't say I love you to Pops. Y'all good? Oh, no, I almost never. I couldn't tell you the last time I said on a phone call I love you. If I say I love you, I usually say it in person. But maybe we have to increase that because you never know. There could be a situation where I don't get that opportunity again. They're forced to punt. Mims with the fair catch at the 16-yard line. All right. 7-point lead for Denver. Now, AJ, you ain't got to apologize for that. Come on now. It's an astute observation. Did I miss something? No, I did not. All right, this game's still 7-0 here. Jeremy said, we taking points moving forward. You better. You better. Because think about it right now. You kick that field goal, your defense still goes and gets to 3 and out. You up by 10. A 2-possession game is completely different than a 1-possession game for obvious reasons. But given the more possessions that Denver gets, you have an opportunity to continue to extend the lead. Albeit, let it be known, you kick a field goal, you make it 10, Patriots score, you go down the field, you kick another field goal to make your lead 6, Patriots score another touchdown, now they up by 1. Oh, well, if we went gambling and we converted and then we found the end zone, maybe it could have been 17-14 now instead of 14-13. But still, you can't play off the what-ifs for the future that you haven't even arrived at yet. You have to take the points when it's in front of you. And there's no guarantee there's going to be makes. But don't put yourself in a situation where you don't even have an opportunity. Got to be smart. Justin said, you're 31 now, and always a good feeling when your parents call you out of nowhere. They don't be wanting nothing, just seeing you're all right. Yeah, me and my dad, we talk every single day. Me and my mom probably talk 6 days out of the week. It's not every single day. Like my father will always call me, and I'll always call him. My mom will call each other. But sometimes they'll just be together because they're still married. It's been 36 years. So usually I won't have to call her because she'll just be there in the background while we're speaking. But I talk to my dad every day. I talk to my mom probably 6 to 7 days out of the week. But as of late, it's been 7 through and through. And I try to see them, maybe not as often as I can, but at least once a week. I'm going to increase it now that the season is coming to an end, at least maybe twice a week. And I really want them to make more of an effort to make their way down to my house. Because again, if you put stuff in perspective, not to get morbid, my mom's 71, she'll be 72 this year. My dad's 68, he'll be 69. If we were to see each other, let's say 4 times a month, you get that by 12, 48, multiply that by 10 over 10 years. In the grand scheme of things, it may seem like it's a lot, but is it? You've got essentially in total from seeing them every single day, a year and maybe a couple of months that's left. So you just got to be smart with how often you see your folks. Black Freaking Sword said, your dad's 72, your mom is 61. You know the feeling? Yeah, man, they're getting up there in age. They're not getting younger. And furthermore, folks can go at any time. So especially with this year being the World Cup, like I put so much stock in making sure I can make this happen this year. Cortland Sutton, ooh, right behind him. Pass incomplete, a third and manageable coming up right now. Cisco said, your mom's your ride or die? That's love. Marcus said, your pops text you every day, multiple times a day, calls 4 times a week. Caribbean islands, parents are always checking in on their kids. Well, some might not have that same experience, but that's neither here nor there. Dad's turning 58 in March, and your mom turns 52 in October. All right. Steven said, you felt that? You lost 6 cousins? Yeah, man, it's fucking brutal, man. Stidham should have ran, but he's going to dump it off. Can Mims get the first down? Yes, he can. They moving the chains. That's a first down. That's a first down. Move the chains. And with this first down, the Patriots have to get another stop or they're not going to see the football without having to utilize all their timeouts. Yeah, you got to make sure you check in regularly because they're pushing 60 now. Yeah, yeah. And although the life expectancy is getting higher, life be lifing, as they say. So I implore people, make sure that you check in as much as you can so you don't find yourself in a situation where you don't get that opportunity. Albeit, I was there every single step of the way. It was just more a situation of, I really just wish it didn't happen as soon as it did. This was going to be a big year for us. Like, the fucking week where he's supposed to make his debut on stream, he dies. Like, what's the chances, bro? But today's his birthday nonetheless, and we're going to celebrate every single day. All right. Oh, Pat Bryant is back questionable again? Good Lord. All right. Under 4 minutes left to go here. Oh, they're backed up inside their own 35. There's the handoff. McLaughlin, he ain't going nowhere. Third down coming up right now. Don't use no timeouts, New England. All of the leverage is on your side. You cannot allow another first down, though. You cannot, under any circumstance, allow another first down. Jeez, Wicked, I'm sorry to hear that, man. My condolences. Both of them parents, jeez. And it's almost a situation where you're almost never the same.
Ghost
Like,
Assassin 60 is now following.
How do you verbalize, you know, what transpires? Kenneth put 1 on it. Much love. They got to take a snap right now. They run out of play clock. They got to take a snap right now. Stidham could scramble. He better just throw it away. Just throw. What the hell was that? Is that football live? No, they're going to rule it an incompletion. They're going to rule it incomplete. They're going to rule it incomplete. Most likely it's going to be intentional grounding. But that was a losing play right there from Stidham. That was a losing play right there from Stidham. I don't know what he was thinking there. I don't know what he was thinking there. We got to see the replay. They might just mess around. Intentional grounding on the offense. That's intentional grounding. I don't know what the hell they were doing. And keep in mind, if they took the points earlier, you're still up by 10. If you just took the points earlier, you're still up by 10. He did throw the ball forward. That is intentional grounding. Yeah, that's intentional grounding. The arm was going forward. 40 cal, my apologies, man. I don't think he can challenge that. I don't think it's a challengeable play. I don't think he can challenge it. They probably letting Vrabel know he can't challenge. If they didn't blow the whistle, he would have been all right, but they blew the whistle. He can't challenge. They blew it dead. This dude threw the ball like this. He threw the ball like this. What? They just reversed it. They just reversed it. Let me see if Ellis actually hit him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that ball's out, and it went backwards. I think the ball went backwards. That's a fumble. Guess what, dumbass? Should have took the points. Because now they would have had opportunity to keep the deficit at only 3. And now you turn the ball over. What did I tell you guys earlier? Just don't fuck yourself. Jared Stidham decided, oh boy, is that a dildo? Let me go fuck myself. Dumb as hell. Dumb as hell. What are you doing? Just throw the ball into the ground. It's a losing play. Throw the ball into the ground. Just dumb as hell. Dumb as hell. And it should have been a touchdown. Good tackle right there from Riley Moss. But they got screwed on a touchdown because they blew the whistle. And what did I tell you guys earlier? If Sean Payton just takes the points, it's a 10-0 lead. I'm not saying this doesn't happen. But now, instead of it being a situation where they could tie the game, they would just be trying to get points on the board. Stupid. Stupid. You better hope your defense can make something happen here. 2nd and 4. May's going to run. He's got a touchdown. May's got a touchdown. May's got a touchdown. That's what you get. That's what you get. Make them pay. Make them pay. Make them pay. Fucking Nimrods. Dummies. Dummies. That's what you get for playing losing football. That's what you get for playing losing football. First, Peyton should have taken the field goal when it was 4th and 1, when you're playing with a backup quarterback. Then your backup quarterback does backup quarterback shit. It's a losing play. RJ Harvey ain't going to get it. Throw the ball into the ground and get the incompletion. And live to punt the football. No. Let's... And now look at you. Instead of it being 10-0, with the Patriots having to go the length of the field, it's tied at 7 apiece. Because you're stupid. That's what you get. That's what you get. Where's Michael Irvin when you need him? Where's Michael Irvin when you need him?
Are you stupid or are you stupid? Are you shitting me? Get the fuck out of my face.
Terrible. 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 That's what you get. Oh, clitoris alert definitely loading for the commentary. Clitoris alert definitely loading for the commentary. Damn nincompoops. Big dummies, that's what they are.
Then you sell it.
That's what you get. I hope they enjoy that too. It's 3 points. He was going to hold on until the end of the game. That wasn't the reason why he threw the pick. What are we talking about? What are you talking about? You take the field goal. No, it's not the interception. It was an incomplete pass. But nonetheless, if you take the 3 points, that wouldn't get him to hold on to the football. But if you take the 3 points, it's a 10-0 lead, right? So with that being the case, even if Stidham still does this dumbass stuff, you're in a position where you could at least have a 3-point lead. It's not a large cushion, but it's a cushion nonetheless because your defense is all world. There'll be situations where the Patriots drive inside Bronco territory, but if they can hold them to a field goal, you still have a cushion. You no longer have that cushion. Game is all, for all intents and purposes, 0-0. It's tied 7-7, but it's a tie game now. So you're in a situation where instead of having leverage going to the break, you've now lost all of that. Anybody been to Applebee's and had this Oh My cheeseburger? The commercial looks magnificent, bro. The commercial looks so magnificent. OM cheeseburger, the commercial looks magnificent. Torres in the building said, nice suit, player. I appreciate that. Much love. Stidham completely caused that. Let's see if they answer. Yeah, we'll have to see. Because all he had to do was just throw it into the ground. It was a losing play already. Just throw the ball into the ground. Why are you who are you pump faking for? It's 3rd and long. Live to see another down. Throw it into the ground, but no. I'm a backup. I don't know how to play football. Look at me. I'm stupid. OM cheeseburger is actually pretty good. Nice to know. I was this close to trying it the other day, but I couldn't bring myself to go for it. But there's an Applebee's that's not too far from me. But all right. It's bubbling just looking at it. Oh, my. Damn. Oh, wait. This watch isn't tracking all of the steps. Well, I'll be damned. All right. Both defenses are not playing the greatest, but you think the Patriots defense will be the first to tighten up? Well, we'll see. Because now Stidham is definitely rattled for sure. And I'm sure he was on the sideline where his confidence got hit because he was being stupid. And again, he's not throwing the football away. Just fucking throw the ball away. He holding on to the ball forever for what, son? Nobody's there. Throw the ball away. They got him rattled. They got him rattled now. They got him rattled now, and the Patriot defense is juiced up. If this man ain't just trip on his damn existence, that'd have been a sack. Box score, defense not telling the whole story? Of course not. He don't know what he doing now. And they're going to keep bringing pressure. You think the Patriots don't see the same analytics that we seeing? Right over the middle, got R.J. Harvey. That's a first down. That takes it to the 2-minute warning. You better hope you get another first down to create a scenario where the Patriots don't see this football again. And like I said before, I'm going to keep mentioning it until we make it a halftime. If they just kick the field goal, you can create a larger cushion where touchdown can make it a 10-point lead again, or a field goal could make it a 6-point lead where you have a bit of a cushion. You don't have that leverage anymore. Ain't no such thing as halfway shook. So we'll see. Stidham's going to pull a hamstring if he keeps running backward like that. Marvelo Pavamo said, give a shout out from Manchester United beating Arsenal 3-2. Now waiting for the Patriots to make you a double happy. You're stuck home in the snow until Tuesday. Oh, my. Dave in the building, what's going on? Said I had to come follow me on here. Saw my energy on the shorts. You like it? I appreciate that. Much love. All right. 2-minute warning. Cisco said, Chiseled McMahon Adonis, give Vinny a strut with a Vince McMahon strut. You know how he walks, them arms is out. He got a little bit of a, well, I should say Conor McGregor had a little bit of the Vince walk in there. I almost fell off the damn walking pad. Oh, speaking of Adam 22, you know, Leonard the Plug, on the 2 videos that I have made on Adam 22, Leonard the Plug has commented on both of them. Let me see here. Over on, oh, there it is, right? Yeah, on the latest short, she commented on that one as well, said, y'all take everything too serious. You not? Conor was making sure he shakes out the cocaine out of his jacket sleeve. All right, here we go. I'm on a walking pad. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Jared Stidham down the, oh, he just overthrew little Jordan Humphrey. Humphrey never saw the football, and the Patriots had a chance for an interception. Patriots had a chance for an interception. How do I feel about the Saints going into next season? Do I think you got something cooking? Not really, but I can be shocked. I can be shocked. All right. Need a completion here. Oh, fuck. He's going to take a sack. He's going to take a sack. Barmore makes it up the gut. And there's a sack right there. 3rd and long coming. And you know they're going to bring a whole lot of pressure. Stidham has been absolutely terrible against the pressure thus far in the game today. Great pressure right. Oh, that's a huge win on that rush. That's a magnificent win right there on that rush. Homie ain't stand a chance. Just swam right past him. Swam right past him. Golly. What kind of protection was that? None whatsoever. You got to be kidding me. That's like Secret Service in Dallas when JFK was president. No doggone protection whatsoever. Then again, what could you have done against snipers? But that's neither here nor there. All right, here we go. 3rd and long, 150 on the clock. 2-minute drill. Broncos trying to make it back in a field goal range. Just do not turn it over if you're Stidham. He's going to dump it off. Evan Ingram trying to get yards for fantasy. He's going down in midfield, at least for Denver. It gives them decent breathing room for the punt so they can try to pin New England inside their own 10-yard line. You got to get a winning punt right here. Easy Patuan said, yeah, the chairs for Team Pink is here. Oh, Lord. Brandon said, nice suit. I appreciate that. Kirk Cousins trying to do the Tom Brady route. No, a lot of people, I mean, Cousins, Ryan, a lot of people post retirement or even actively while they're playing get media opportunities. All right, here we go. You got to get a good punt here. Cranshaw, you got to give him a good punt here. It is going to be fair cart at the 10. Decent. 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 The Patriots have one timeout left. They got one timeout left. Chris said, please react to Gels Marbles runs, Marble Olympics. You know, I've seen a couple of people comment that. I might have to check them out. This game, Black Freakazoid said this game should have been 10-7 Denver, with the Patriots having a chance to either take the lead or tie the game with a field goal. Now the Patriots have a chance to lead at halftime, and they're getting the ball to start the second. Yeah, they could double dip, get a 2-for-1. They could get a 2-for-1. All right, they're going to hand it off to Ramondre Stevenson first. Let me go check on my underdog right now. What am I looking at? I'm in first place in one, and I am nowhere near first in the other. I am up by 13 in this one. Cortland Sutton, thank you very much for the early touchdown. Drake May, thank you very much for the rushing touchdown. Stephon Diggs and Kayshawn Booty's giving me absolutely nothing. My opponent has Jared Stidham, RJ Harvey, Hunter Henry, and Ramondre Stevenson. So I am leading in one. And on my other, where am I right now? On my other competition, in which I am trailing, how many points do I have? Oh, I'm way behind. Yeah, the person in first place has Stidham, Ramondre, Devontae Adams, Cortland Sutton, Marvin Mims, and Hunter. Oh, no, it's too early for that race. It's too early for that one. Because that has all of the games. The person who's in first place now, it's not even really going to stand like that. I'm in second place in this competition. They have May, Stephon Diggs, and Hunter Henry. I have just RJ Harvey and Ramondre Stevenson, but this is also including the later games as well, so I'm not concerned about that one. Fourth down, they're able to go and get the stop. Denver's going to get the ball back with no timeouts. Good stop by the Denver defense here. And right now, with no timeouts, guess what the game plan is? Get in field goal range. Should have took the points. Hunter Henry had the opportunity over the middle of the field. Can't catch the doggone football. He's got cold hands. Somebody go and get that man a new pair of gloves. Or maybe a little bit of pride. Mims goes up the gut. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. Did I see DBZ trailer? No, I did not. Stairmaster. Could you imagine? Although I wouldn't be above it. RJ Harvey breaks the tackle. Get out of bounds, dummy. Get out of bounds. What a play by Harvey. Able to break the tackle. Told son, feel my shirt as I break away from you. And gets out of bounds. All right, Stidham got time. Throw the ball away. Don't be stupid. HBO's really milking Game of Thrones. Yeah, I guess they have another spinoff, right? You can't finish the first game. I didn't even watch really the series until I'd watch some episodes here and there as I would be looking in the background while I different, houses, if you will, of primary call appointments. But I saw the last episode in length at homegirl Adonis's house. Oh, pardon me, assist Adonis's house years ago, and it was terrible. They were so upset at the finish. Easy money dang. Diaper put 5 on it, said, we're going to get to 1 million subscribers. Also, Adonis, I'm in your Mount Rushmore of YouTube. Really? Well, shit, that's love right there. I appreciate that. Cuban put 5 on it, said 2 questions. Do I live stream the short videos? And 2, have I ever cried trying to do so? It'd be funny to watch. Have I ever tried? I don't know why cried came from. I can't read. What part of the game is this? I have before. But now, not so much. But I will for the that marble racing. They said it's an Olympics. I'll probably have to go live and do that live because it seems like maybe if it's an Olympics, that's probably a longer video. So I'll potentially go and do that. But for the other shorts, not really. I will record in real time, and I'll open up the DMs, or if I'm just on the stream, because I'll have a running camera all day. Because I notice, oh, well, I'm very animated, but sometimes people don't see it. So I'll just keep the running camera all day while I'm going through IG and everything. And then I'll live react there. But I can do a live stream, most likely to the marbles. When I come back from Spain, I'll do that. Yeah, they're going to kick the field goal this time. He missed it. He missed it. It's wide right. He missed it. It's wide right. It's no good. And the Patriots are going to get the football back with one timeout and an opportunity to get into field goal range. He missed it. Oh boy, what a quarter of miscues for the Broncos. What a quarter of miscues for the Broncos. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Just ridiculous. Wide to the right, no good. And pressure upon the Broncos now. Keep in mind, the Patriots got a timeout so they could use the middle of the field. Ooh, Drake May just missed Booty. He just missed Booty. He tried to find Booty, but just missed him. One more time. He tried to find Booty, but it's incomplete. It's incomplete. Why didn't Stidham just throw the ball away instead of running out of bounds, losing yards? Not very smart. Oh, it's a false start on the Lolly Lule Low. Oh, that's brutal. But remember, given that they still have a timeout, they can work the middle of the field. May's got to throw a better pass. May's got to throw a better pass. Oh, Lord. Terrible. Winter is... Oh, I just got a message from Delta. Upcoming flight. But, well, they got to give me an update so that I would know. Can't tell me possible cancellation. May's going to take a shot. He's got a chance. Pass incomplete, looking for Booty, covered by the reigning defensive player of the year. It's incomplete. All right. Yeah, he missed he missed earlier. May might he's gonna have to run. May is gonna run. You don't have to get out of boots. Good idea. He slid just in time. Oh, wait. He should have a second. He should have a second left. He should have 1 second left. They could try a field goal. They did have enough time for the timeout. Good job by Drake May immediately getting down. Good job by Drake May immediately getting down. Yup, there's a second left. And if they gave the second to Jacksonville earlier this playoff season, they have to give this one to New England. It'd be crazy if they don't. If you're Denver, you got to make sure you can't have 12 on the field here. But all right. This is what, a 63? 63 yards. The previous record that used to be in the NFL by Jason Elam, who I believe made it in Denver in 1998. 63-yard field goal to take a 3-point lead. He's only made it by 59. That kick's not even close. It's wide to the left, not even close to being good. It's no good, and we're going to the break tied at 7 apiece. We're going to the break tied at 7 apiece. Oh, shit, I passed 13,000 steps. All right. How much longer do I have to go? I'm at 4.5 miles on the walking pad here. Do I want to go to get to 5 flat? Could I? Yes. Do I want to? No. All right. He has a horrible kick. A horrible kick. Wide completely to the right. 4 miles. 4 miles. Well, 4.5 miles completely. All right. Piss poor offensive play, but superior defense put on display by both these squads. Superior defense put on display by both these squads, but we have back-to-back missed field goals from both kickers. 4.5 miles. Shout out to Garmin, man. Good technology, huh? All right. What's the NFL stadium that I haven't been to that I would like to go to? NFL stadium that I haven't been to. Jerry World. AT&T Stadium in Texas. I want to go to a Cowboys Steelers game. I'd love to go to one of those in Texas. All right. He missed it. Wide to the left, nowhere near being good. So Jerry World, I'd like to go to Jerry World. Nonetheless, this game is tied at 7 apiece. Have I been to Ford Field? No. The only football fields that I've been to, actually for games, because I haven't been to a Patriot game, but I have been to Gillette Stadium. I've been in Gillette, Acrisure, obviously. Gillette, Acrisure, SoFi, Allegiant for a soccer game. I was in Allegiant, and I believe those are the 4. Oh, no, and MetLife, obviously. And MetLife, that's 5. So those are the 5 stadiums that I've been in. I don't think I've been to another stadium.
Hub Zero
Football
for
stadium,
just
that
gifted
is.
10 subs.
Oh, and Atlanta. I'm bugging. Atlanta, Mercedes-Benz. Oh, and the Superdome as well. Mercedes-Benz Stadium and then Mercedes-Benz Dome as well. So 7. My apologies. 7. Oh, Lincoln Financial Field as well. 8. 8. Harv giving out gifts. That's 10 gifted. Over on Twitch. I appreciate you. Holding it down for the community. I've been to a couple of college games, but those weren't in the NFL stadiums. Like the Big House for Michigan. I went to Georgia. I don't know the name of their stadium. I went to Colorado's game as well. I was in their stadium. But yeah, so eight stadiums. 8 stadiums. New Orleans, so I went to the Saints. Because I went to one of their preseason games when I went to New Orleans in 2019. Saints, Lincoln Financial Field for WrestleMania. MetLife Stadium for the Colts and Jets. Maybe this was 2019, 2018, I forget. Also Steelers and Jets. I went there 2019 because Ben was hurt that year as well. Lovely Chloe in the building said you're new here. I'm enjoying everything. Much love. Oh, wow. How cool is that? First time in the building, already became a member. Community gifts being held down for the people. How much did it cost for the college game ticket? It was maybe like 100. I want to say like 110, 120 at the time. If I didn't go to Gillette for a Patriot game, what did I go for? New England Revolution Soccer? No, I was actually out there for, believe it or not, a Monster Jam. Or Monster Truck, whatever the case was. This was 2019. So it was a Monster Jam in, I want to say the springtime. No, I haven't been in M&T Bank Stadium yet. Have not been in M&T Bank Stadium just yet. But ladies and gentlemen, we are in halftime. Hey, Grizzly in the building, what's going on? We are at halftime between both the Patriots and the Denver Broncos. With that being said, I will take a little bit of time to go and see if there is something I can whip up real quick to go and consume before the start of the second half, as I've eaten only 2 Oreos all day. So let me see if I have, let me get this. Do I still have this Mike Tyson joint? Could put something here. You know what? I have a little bit of time. Let me put this Adam 22 genjutsu of a match here as we get ready for the second half. Yeah, we need 1 million subs this year for sure. Let you speak the chair? No. All right. Here's a quick halftime show, and I will see you guys at the start of the second half. Well, maybe before the start of the second half, but you get the idea.
Do you have any hatred towards Jason coming into the fight? Because...
No, I don't got no grudge against Jason. You know, our family has made millions of dollars off of that big-ass dick of his. So
whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again, where Adam 22 takes on the man who fucked his wife as Jason Love goes one-on-one with the Cuckosaurus Rex in a boxing match to complete the humiliation ritual.
Round 1, fight!
Straight out the gate, Cup 22 checks the jab. Jason Love's scalp looking extra shiny. He's going to use that Vaseline on Adam 22's wife later.
Come here.
Right hand got him changing position like J Love did to his wife. Fight back.
Uppercut.
Oh! He piped your wife on camera with your approval. You can't throw a punch? Adam's defenses is weaker than a condom in a sorority. You about to get blacked. Adam's getting pounded in there. Jason got him on his knees like he did his wife.
Guilty? I'll fucking do it again.
It's up to you. Do you want to continue or not?
Come here. Why are you running?
Finish him!
Falcon punch!
I want to have sex with your wife.
I quit!
It is all over! Wait a minute, the match is over. Adam 22 doesn't make it back to his feet. He didn't even last as long as his wife. That's insane. The whole household got fucked by the same guy.
I'll fucking do it again.
Cause that wasn't shit.
No, for real. I thought it was gonna be a lot more even. It turns out he was the better man. He's just as strong as he looks.
Lena, was this nigga better in the ring or better in bed?
Better in bed.
Look at this man's face. Absolutely pathetic.
Oh, baby. I missed him. Let's never fight again.
That fight was... What part of the game is this? Homie stepped into the ring, fighting against a man who fucked his wife and got piped just like she did. To make matters worse, he ain't even throw a punch. Jason Love was throwing hands like he was fighting for his freedom. Meanwhile, Adam was just taking it like this was being streamed on OnlyFans. It's as if his controller had an analog stick with no buttons. Ants would put up a better fight in the ring than this man. Have you no shame? Jason Love probably in there smelling like your wife coochie. Buddy on tape, got your wife biting the sheets and you volunteered to take the same punishment she did? He's a first ballot Hall of Fame cock. Don't you recognize the internet's forever? Your daughter's gonna grow up and get teased for her mother being a hoa. And her daddy getting beat by the same guy who fucked her. He might be the first person to go through a humiliation ritual he set up himself, and he's enjoying every second of it. I wouldn't be surprised if he put money on himself to lose. Streets is saying he cream pied your wife. And you let him do the same shit to you? Gotta be one of the most pathetic outing of boxing I've ever seen. What is even to be gained by this? I know he believes all publicity is good publicity, but damn, only people with a humiliation kink would be into this. Do you know what kind of man you got to be for somebody to look you in your eye and say,
Does y'all bet still stand? He get your wife if he want after the fight. Lena, was this nigga better in the ring or better in bed?
Better in bed.
He's unlocked a new level of masochism. Every man has got to have a code. In the case of Adam 22,
the lie detector determined
That was a lie. We're living in such a weird timeline. He stroked your wife raw and proceeded to beat you to the white meat. Everything I know about this couple has been against my will. Your winner and soon-to-be stepdaddy, Jason Love.
That's my man.
Rumor has it she got on top of him because Jason Love's sweat was still on him.
You filthy motherfucker. Nasty bitch.
Send his goofy ass to the shadow realm.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Hey, I appreciate you watching the entire video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button. All right, there we go. All right. Yeah. So, second half getting ready to start. Obviously, you can see me. But second half getting ready to start momentarily. Absolutely nothing downstairs to go and consume, but it is what it is. I ain't going to order nothing on no Uber because for obvious reasons. Who the fuck's going to be working today? And I don't think that'd be fair to somebody. Well, then again, I mean, you're doing your job, but that's neither here nor there. Favorite Star Wars movie? I'm not really much of a Star Wars guy, so I couldn't tell you. First one was all right. But that concludes the first half. 7-0 lead for, or pardon me, 7-7 tie between both teams here. Get ESPN open. Let me get some statistics for you guys thus far in this AFC Championship matchup here. Drake May, 7 of 14, 41 yards. On the ground, he's the leading rusher as well. There's virtually no rushing game for the Patriots. Drake May, 2 carries, 22 yards, and their lone touchdown. Meanwhile, through the air, Mac Hollins, 1 catch, 20 yards. The Patriots had a total of 72 yards of total offense. Atrocious. Meanwhile, for the Denver Broncos, Jared Stidham, 12 of 21, 123 yards, and a touchdown, but the dumbass also has a fumble. Then on the ground, R.J. Harvey, 9 carries, 29 yards. And Marvin Mims is the leading receiver with 2 catches for 57 yards and a huge 52-yard bomb that put them in field goal range, or I should say in striking distance, to go and put that 7 points on the board. What's the Pokemon with the Pokemon music in the background? Oh, yes. Your childhood thanks you. I'm glad you enjoyed. I try to do something for the people's childhoods because I, too, enjoyed the same things. Me versus Academics would be a good match. You'd pay to see that. Where did that come from? K-Dub said, I'm a man of the people thinking about a random Uber driver who might be enjoying Championship Sunday. You a real one? Hey, listen, I know there's folks who obviously they out there, they doing their job, you know, and they just trying to go and get their bread. But considering the situation, blizzard, terrible conditions to go and drive. And as I went downstairs, I went to go and make sure that, because I shoveled already twice thus far today. I shoveled about 9 a.m. when it was still coming down to make it a little bit easier when I have to go and shovel again, which I went to go and shovel at 2. So the snow is still coming down, but it's a very, very light coat on the ground. But the middle of the street, a nightmare because the plow still hasn't come by way of sanitation to make it easier for people to drive. So if you order some shit from like Uber Eats or Seamless or DoorDash, making it very difficult for somebody who's not navigating on foot to be able to go out there and get something to you. So I'm not going to do that to somebody. And ultimately, I guess mentally, this is my thing. In honor of the unknown Adonis, obviously, this isn't necessarily something that was planned to be a tribute by any estimation, but he don't got a chance to eat today. So if I ain't got to eat, who gives a fuck, you know? 1205 put 5 on and said, it's cold as a bitch outside. How are we feeling? Just got off work. What did you miss? You missed a first half of defense on display. K-Dub says 80 degrees or shit. Yeah, it's 80 degrees where you at? Golly. I guess I should tell you to stay cool rather than over here where we got to stay warm. But game is tied right now at 7 apiece. Let me see what the weather is like in North Dakota, because yesterday I think North Dakota was the coldest location. -10 right now. Over there was some places in Chicago yesterday it was about like 6.
Then you sell it.
No, K-Dub is overseas right now, stationed overseas. Good return across the 30-yard line. Drake May only has 41 yards right now. That's crazy. The Broncos defense is no joke. Yeah, man, they're playing very good football. 40 degrees in NOLA. Feels like 20. The wind chill is probably what's kicking everybody's ass right now. The wind chill is kicking everybody's ass right now. Yeah, K-Dub's in Guam. All right. Ice Tray put 2 on, said, do I have any adjustments for your Patriots? Well, for one, offensively, if I was them, I would try to start dumping the ball off a bit more. Wow, what do you know? Straight out the gate, they're going to dump it off. I would run more slip screens. I would run more bubble screens. I'm going to throw the football between the line of scrimmage and the 10-yard line. I'm not trying to go and take shots deep because remember, the longer that you have that football, the more the bookends have an opportunity to get after Drake May. And you've seen great penetration from the Bronco defense all day long. So if you are the Patriots, I would try very, very short yardage. You know, get short yardage wins. 3 yards here, 4 yards here, 5 yards here. Don't try nothing crazy. Hand off Ramondre Stevenson. He's going nowhere, and a 3rd and manageable coming up right now. Only a gain of 1. Only a gain of 1. Only a gain of 1. Yo, what is going on with my IG, bro? It's taking forever to be able to upload. Oh, it finally uploaded. Okay, there we go. Hey, you know what? Let me go ahead and restart my phone because this shit is in a genjutsu or something. All right. 3rd and 3 coming up right now. Handoff from Ramondre Stevenson. Ooh, just up the gut. Has enough for a 1st down, but if he kept his feet, he could have got so much more. He could have got so much more. You grew up in NYC, so you know that winter polar vortex weather all too well. Living in Florida for the last 15 years, wild seeing Floridians thinking that 50 degrees is severe cold. Yeah, wild, ain't it? Oh, Lord. That's a 1st down for the Patriots. That's their 5th 1st down of this game. They only had 4 in the 1st half. Oh, that's bad. That's a losing play if Stevenson can cut inside. Wow. He turned what should have been a 3 or 4 yard loss into a gain of 1. They were supposed to lose some yardage right there. Beyblade said any links for this game? Let me go over to NFL. Right. Oh, Stevenson with a head of steam. Big time 1st down. They moving the chains. They needed that. They needed that. All right. There you go. There's a link for you. But all right, Stevenson with a big time carry right there for another 1st down. He's got 35 yards today. The only bright spot on that Patriot offense outside of Drake May running it in for the touchdown. All right, what do you got? Now inside Bronco territory. There's a handoff. Henderson tries to change the pace, able to pick up about 4. Let me check on my Underdog. Where am I at right now? Live over on Underdog, we got a couple. That is live at the moment. Let's see. Ooh, I can't see the live. What are you active one at? I'm in a genjutsu. I can't see it. I gotta wait until my mobile log boots up. Oh shit, it's turning on right now. Damn. He goes down in the backfield, and now it's gonna be a 3rd and long. Let me see if I'm still in 1st place right now. Let me see if I'm still in first place, but it's on CBS. The game is on CBS. I am still in first place in my one-on-one battle. I'm up by 9. I have Cortland Sutton, Keyshawn Booty, Stephon Diggs, and Drake May. My opponent has Jared Stidham, RJ Harvey, Ramondre Stevenson, and Hunter Henry. So Stevenson is starting to bring them back. And Drake May's going to take off running. He's got the first down and more. Drake May still going. Drake May down to the 16-yard line. Drake May down to the 16-yard line. That's how the white man runs the football. Drake May to the 16-yard line.
That's how a white man runs a football.
If I was on D, I'd crack you square in that egg-ass head of yours.
Yeah, but you ain't on D. Are you, bitch?
Are you, bitch? Drake May making plays. Big time first down for the Lolly Lule Low. Stevenson's got nowhere to go, getting taken down in the backfield here. This is the same thing that he did against the Chargers. If the pass game ain't working, you got to utilize your legs. It's the same shit that he did against the Chargers. There was virtually no offense whatsoever. But remember, Drake May's legs put them in field goal range on 2 different occasions to go and kick field goals. All right, here comes the pressure. May's going to air it out, going to the end zone, incomplete. He was looking for Stevenson there. Pass sales incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up right now.
Gotcha, bitch. The Legend 419 is now
Keep in
following.
mind, this is still a very long football game. This is just the opening drive of the quarter. All right, here we go. Denver needs to force a turnover at some point to win this because they cost themselves points on 2 different occasions. Dump off to Hunter Henry. Wow, they tackled each other. Wow, the Broncos tackled each other. They had a chance to get him down, and these nincompoops tackled each other. If you're the Patriots, take the points. Take the points. Take the points. Take the points. Don't fuck yourself. Take the points. Go field goal. Don't fuck yourself, Vrabel. Please don't do this shit. The Broncos had a chance to tackle him, but they fucked themselves. They tackled each other. His knee was down before he ended up passing the first, at least that the image that's there. So it is short, but they're gonna keep the offense on the field. They're gonna keep the offense on the field, and it looks like Drake May's getting ready to sneak it. Oh, but a timeout comes in from New England. Knives said, just out of curiosity, how come here in the UK you're a few seconds ahead on Channel 5 when it comes to the game? No idea.
Gotcha, bitch. PH4R or 4H90 is now following.
How is Underdog doing? I'm still in first place right now. In fact, I should have extended my lead over my opposition. I'm up by 10 in my one-on-one. And then in the championship series, it's too soon to really consider where I'm at because the people who are in first place, the bulk share of their rosters include this game. But I'm first place in my one-on-one at the moment. Here we go. They're still going to go for it. 4th and 1. They're still going to go for it. Doesn't make sense to call timeout just to try to draw somebody off sides. Drake May's going to try to sneak. He's not going to get there. May didn't get there. The second effort was enough for him to get there. They're most likely going to give him the first down because they didn't blow the whistle immediately. He did not get there initially, but because of the second effort, they should give him the first down because they didn't blow it down. He kept pushing forward. They're going to signal the first down. They didn't blow the whistles. They didn't blow the whistles early. As you can see, he stopped right here. He stopped right here. But the second effort, he's still driving. It all depends on where the football's located. He low-key lost the ball too, but he's not down yet. He's not down yet. They might want to review this, but do you have enough evidence to prove that he didn't get it? Oh wow, what do you know? Sean Payton throws the flag, but I don't know. I'm not opposed to the challenge, but you got to be concerned if the officials are going to be able to overturn this. That angle doesn't show him making it. Truly, it doesn't show him making it. And on top of that, he lost the football initially. But remember, they didn't blow the whistle. They did not blow the whistle. Oh boy. What do y'all think? 1 in the chat if you think he got it, 2 in the chat if you think it's turnover on downs. 1 in the chat if you think he got it, 2 in the chat if you think it's turnover on downs. Tim, put 20 on it, said you're out in North Cal and you had to pause the stream for almost a full minute to match it up with the TV.
Congratulations!
It never falls off this far. The storm must be kicking out out there. Y'all stay warm and safe. Appreciate you. Oh, it seems like we're mixed here in the chat. I'm seeing a lot of 1s, but I'm also seeing a lot of 2s as well.
Great defensive battle, Chiseled. Love to see it.
Yeah, I enjoy a great defensive battle. First down, the whistle wasn't blown, the knee wasn't down. That's why I think they're not going to be able to overturn it, because if you consider the referee did not blow the whistle. They did not blow the whistle. So it's highly plausible that they're going to be unable to go and overturn this call.
Resubscribed for 3 months.
Yup, it says a lost challenge right now. We'll see what the call is. ESPN says a lost challenge. Tick Tick Highs for 5 on said Mike McCarthy. Same thing I said. Cole Ranger put 2 on, said snow coming down here in Denver. Oh my. We are 90 minutes away from the NFC Championship, by the way. 90 minutes out from the NFC Championship. Because how are you going to overturn it? You can't see the football. You can't see the football. I think the call on the field was ultimately what it was going to be. Hand off to Stevenson. He's still fighting, still fighting, still fighting. Goes down at the 2-yard line. Why call anything? You couldn't even see the ball. They didn't want to blow the whistle early, so they wanted to give him a second to see if he had the forward progress to be able to get the first down. Then they blew the whistle. Whatever the call on the field was going to be, that was what it was going to be. All right, here we go. Oh, what the hell was that snap? That was not the best snap. Good job by Trevion Henderson, able to actually get his hands on that football, because that was about to be very bad as the snow is starting to come down in Denver. That was about to be very dangerous. Heads up play right there from Hufanga, noticing what's going on. Way to go. Hey, you part, you feel. They part, you feel. That's a hell of a fucking play right there by Hufanga. He immediately got in there. Oh, no, I said Henderson. That was still Stevenson who was back there. 3rd and goal here. They better communicate. And remember, Drake May can run if he has to. Drake May can run if he has to. He's going to try to run. He takes down from behind. That's a sack. That's a sack. Down goes May. And they hold him to 4th and goal. Send the field goal unit out. Take the field goal. Hey, guess what, Denver? You was in chip shot field goal range a little earlier, too. Should have took the points. Oh! Great pressure. Great pressure. Take the points. 23-yard chip shot field goal to give them a 3-point lead. The kick is through the uprights and it's good. What a drive. 9 minutes, 31 seconds. What a lengthy drive right there. Golly, that was a long drive. That was a very long drive. That was a very long drive. That was a very long drive to take their first lead of this game. 9.5 minutes for 3 points, but you got to remember, this is the defensive matchup. The less possessions that Denver gets, the more leverage that you have. Because guess what? Let's just say Denver goes 3 and out. You get the ball back. You have a 5-minute drive. You're in the 4th quarter now. That 3 points can easily feel like 7, depending on the situation. Game is nowhere near finished, though. If that was Brady, he would have scored a TD. Bro, you talking about Brady been retired 3 years now. If that was Brady, it's a whole different regime of the New England Patriots. What do you mean if that was Brady? What we doing? Hell, if it was Elway who was playing this game, I guess Denver wouldn't only have 7, right? 19. 319 per 20. I say, go Rams. We'll see what happens later this evening. Hell, the Broncos are 6-1 in the AFC Championship when playing at home, right? All right. Light Skin Tay in the building. What's going on? Said, you want to do a backflip for the chat? Well, there it is. All right. Light Skin Tay trying to do a backflip for the chat. You don't know how the Patriots or Broncos fans can be confident going into the Super Bowl based off the performances thus far? You mean where the number 1 defense or number 2, whatever one? Houston was the best defense in the NFL, but Denver was right there at number 2. They're absolutely balling. You're doing what you're supposed to do. The Patriots are playing against a backup quarterback that had 1 drive. It's a close game. Both these teams are good teams. You got to remember, football isn't just offense. Defense comes to play as well. Now, albeit, I already said I believe the NFC was winning the championship regardless. But you still got a job to be done. You still got a job that has to be done. Or if this bounces out of bounds, it doesn't bounce out of bounds. It actually lands in the landing zone. He's not going to get a very good return. He's going to be out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Sean put 2 on, say whoever run game defense is in clutch time wins. Indeed. Condoleezza Rice. All right. Damn. Most Super Bowl appearances, the Patriots with 11. Steelers, Cowboys, Niners, Broncos, all tied at 8. All right. There's McLaughlin trying to get outside, able to make somebody miss. That's positive yardage. Gain of 2 right here. Gain of 2 right here. People are begging to go to work. Right now? Shit. Oh, is this not reading the charger right? It is not. It's supposed to be rapid charger. I don't know why it's not recognizing the charger. Oh boy. Galaxy S26 comes out at the end of in March. Oh my God, he dropped the football. He dropped the football. Mans had an opportunity for a big play, and McLaughlin put the ball on the ground. The lights is too bright. The lights is too bright. The lights is too bright. Will I come to Texas next time the Steelers play the Cowboys, which you believe is in 2028? Maybe. I know the snow coming down, but you cannot take your eye off the football, bro. What is he doing? What is he doing? All right, here we go. He's going to have to dump it off. There's Mims. Can he get a block? No, he can't. They're going to have to punt the football. What I told you guys, the Patriots get the ball back after forcing a 3-and-out, and now the pressure is on Denver because guess what? You just saw the Patriots go on a 9-minute drive. If they have something similar, they could take this into the fourth quarter. They could take this into the fourth quarter. All right. Down goes Jones. What a great tackle. What a great tackle by the coverage unit. What a great tackle by the coverage unit. Knives said, you don't know if the Americans have it, but I need a Lucasade ASAP with all that on it. No, it's because of the lights. Because these are very bright LED lights. Like, for example, one's right here in front of me. So because that's the case and the camera is right here. I said the camera's right here. Camera's here. The TV is in the same area as the lights. So because of the LED lights, that's what usually prompts the yawn. When I'm standing up, it's not as much in my face. Pause. So that's where it's that's primarily what prompts it. It's not that I'm tired or anything of that nature. It's just because the LED light is beaming right in front of me. When I was younger, I could get away with it no problem. But as I've been aging, it's been creating a yawn, if you will. Nelson just got you never got the notification? Join the party, brother. If Denver took the 3 points and chilled, everything would have been fine. Well, now you find yourself trailing by 3. All right, the field about to be covered in snow after the commercial is highly plausible. Right now, Denver's defense got to once again go out there and try to get a stop. You need a live Perner reaction to the game right now. He doesn't go live during the games. Maybe he's at the game. May might have the corniest name in the NFL. May. Taking a break from shoveling the driveway to warm up. Missed most of the third quarter. It's cold as fuck out here. Shit. Am I a pretzel person? I could eat pretzels from time to time, but it's not like something that's huge in what it is that I'm looking forward, towards. Resident Hobbit in the building. What's going on, bro? Marvin Francois in the house said, if somebody has never seen a Chiseled stream, what are the top 4 that I would recommend for them to watch? That's a great question. Golly, look at the snow in Gillette Stadium.
14 grams of crap.
Look at the snow in Gillette Stadium.
Then you sell it.
Oh, May is going to throw. Oh, he almost had Stephon. No, pardon me. He almost had Kayshawn Boutte, but that pass is incomplete. He almost had Boutte, but that pass was incomplete. Dan Rudy in the building put 2 on, said your wife was a Seattle fan. Go Hawks. You're the boogeyman. Perhaps they can win it in her honor. We shall see. All right. Here we go. May, oh shit, May's gonna run again. See, I'm telling you guys, his legs is his absolute biggest asset right now. His legs is his absolute asset right now. Fuck throwing the football, just run. Just run. Just run. You're watching on Paramount? Yeah, Paramount is going to be a bit of a delay. That's right there. He's got 64 yards on the ground right now. He's got more yards on the ground than he does through the air. Stevenson nowhere to go. We're under 3 minutes left to go here in the quarter. Boutte's not warmed up yet. No, he is not. Oh, boy. Need to learn how to slide. He does need to learn how to slide. I agree there. 2nd and 5. They're going to... A flea flicker. May's going to air it out. He's got a chance here. Mac Hollins with the hands. Big time first down there in field goal range. Oh, and Mac Hollins laid somebody out. Oh, he's going to pick him back up, though. He laid somebody out there. They tried a trick play. I'm shocked Denver didn't get home. I'm shocked Denver didn't get home. Oh, great fucking block. Was that Stevenson or was that Trevion Henderson who threw the ball backwards to Drake May? That's a hell of an execution right there. Good hands by Mac Hollins. Longest play today, 31 yards. Yeah, Gillette Stadium looks crazy right now. They're in Denver, but they had an air shot of what Gillette Stadium looks like right now as well. Wild snow in Gillette. It's just now starting to come down in Denver.
Congratulations! Oh my God.
JoJo in the building. What's going on?
JoJo Smuggan just resubscribed for 14 months. It's a snow day. Let's go Denver. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. That she-shirt, that she-shirt.
You were talking to your pops. They're expecting 18.5 inches of snow in Massachusetts. Yeah, it's wild out there. It's wild out there. You got to air it out. Again, looking for Boutte. Pass sales incomplete. 3rd and manageable coming up right now. 3rd and manageable right now. Final minute of the quarter. Yeah, there's football weather right here. There's football weather right. I really don't know what's going on with my goddamn charger, bro. My phone is not charging the way it's supposed to. Okay. All right, final minute of the quarter. Here comes the pressure. Stevenson can't. Yo, he just keep running into the back of his damn offensive lineman. Good defense right there from the Broncos. They forced the punt. I said the punt. They forced the field goal, and now the pressure on their kicker to be able to make one in the snow. Keep in mind, Will Lutz missed from this same distance earlier today. Edward put 5 on, said, oh yeah, also congratulations to D Rose getting his jersey retired indeed. 46-yard field goal here to make it a 6-point lead. Kicking in the snow. Opportunity to give the Lolly Lule Low the lead. Here we go. Wide right. Wide right. It's no good. It's no good. Wide right. It's not even close. Wide right. It's no good. That's a miss. That's a miss. Wide right. Denver's going to get this ball back. 11 seconds left to go there in the quarter. Denver's still alive. Denver's still alive. It's a 3-point game. It got to be windy? What the fuck? What you mean it got to be windy? Bro, it's football conditions. It's not easy to make them kicks in the snow. Your foot could mess around and slip. Yeah, them 3 points ain't no given. Earlier in the day when it was a little bit of a chip shot, because remember the turnover on downs. And still, football is football, right? There's no guarantees. But when you was at the 14-yard line, that's a 33-yard field goal, length of an extra point. No guarantee that he makes the field goal, but still, way more, leaning towards possibly making it than missing it. But the Bronco missed field goal was a 54-yarder. The Patriot missed field goal was a 63-yarder, and now from 46. But if the Broncos had just taken that field goal earlier, now it's a tie game with an opportunity to lead. If you're Denver, you have to score a touchdown. Field goal is nice, but a touchdown would be so much more optimal. Because not only do you regain the lead, if you make the extra point, you force New England to have to score a touchdown. But remember, this is before the snow came down. Denver was at the 14. They had a chance to kick a field goal right there. You should have taken the field goal. You said it's okay. Field goal serves no purpose here. Yes, the hell it does. What do you mean it serves no purpose here? Yes, the hell it does. Because if Denver goes down the field and they unfortunately can't find the end zone in their case, but they can settle for a field goal, it's a tie game. What you mean it don't mean nothing? If they make that field goal, it's a 6-point game. You force Denver to have to score. And given that Sean Payton's a gambling man, it's going to be 4-down territory moving the entire quarter. And they already failed on one. So they might mess around and try to go for it again. Cool, bro. Patuma said, what did Jameis say? It feels good to play in the snow? Indeed, he did. Matter of fact, let me pull that up right now. Jameis. Here we go. God damn it. Where? All right.
It's a white boy from Detroit that I really admire named Eminem.
Final play of the quarter. There's the handoff. He's going nowhere. RJ Harvey goes down after a gain of 2. We're getting ready for the final period. We're getting ready for the final period.
It's a white boy from Detroit that I really admire named Eminem. He said, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity lasts once in a lifetime.
Do not miss your chance to blow. All right. Final period. This motherfucker getting on a yacht right now? What is the weather in Miami? Folks is getting on yachts in Miami right now? You got to be kidding me, son. No audio. Wait. Did it? There's no. Hold on. Wait. Am I mute? Am I good now? You can hear me now? You can hear me now? Okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. But it's muted now. It's muted now. No, it's not. How about now? We're good now? Okay. I wonder what happened. Could perhaps the XLR cable absolutely died? Yeah, so we good now. We good now. You never lost sound over there? You had to turn off the app? Maybe it was a genjutsu. Maybe it was a genjutsu. Hassan Whiteside. Shit, shout out to Hassan Whiteside. Done popped into the over to the IG, hit the like button. All right. It's almost that time for the final period. Denver, I think you probably need to listen to Michael Irvin talk to you as you get ready for the final 15 minutes of the season if you can't get the job done.
So, listen to everybody. Nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let no one come into your house, take your meal, do what you need to do today. I'm not nervous. I'm just telling you.
It's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's about that time. Final 15 about to happen. But real quick, shout out to the individuals in the chat giving out the donations. But it is about that time for the final 15, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at the final period of this game where the Denver Broncos trail by 3, trying to prevent the Lalilulelo from going back to the Super Bowl. There can only be one winner and one loser as the snow comes down to determine who will represent the AFC for all the marbles. Jared Stidham, opportunity to become a hero without having to listen to Skillet. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Back-to-back 3-and-outs for the Broncos. They've done absolutely nothing here in the second half. And as the snow continues to come down, it's a running football game. There's the punt. That ball goes out of bounds in the end zone. That's a touchback. Look how fast the snow is coming down in Denver. Look how fast the snow is coming down in Denver. Just think about in that first half how wild it was where the snow wasn't that crazy. And now the snow coming down wild in Denver. SFX put 10 on it, said, Denver, you better send the Patriots to the L train. Well, they got less than 15 minutes to get the job done. Meanwhile, Patriots fans feeling a little bit comfortable, but are they? Because the game still has to be decided. One quick look at the New England fans. Let's see if they can get this W here. Let's see if they can get this W here. In the final period of this game, all pressure on New England and on Denver. Put up a shut-up time. You don't have the benefit of making mistakes at this stage. You have to take advantage. You have to take advantage. Let me turn this down just a little bit. You have to take advantage. When did they start being able to put white lines for TV? Thought it was always been a first down and line of scrimmage Now we can see the lines and numbers, every single yardage. Oh, no, they're just doing that because of the snow. It's covering everywhere. They're doing it because the snow is covering everywhere. All right. Mike Hollins over here dancing in the fucking huddle. This guy's a lunatic. We're going to get a lot of television timeouts down the stretch. All right, here we go. And it's virtual. It's not white over there. It's all virtual. As you can see, oh, wow, Ramondre Stevenson, big time run right there for a first down, gain of 11. Gain of 11. Meanwhile, let me go check on my Underdog. Where am I at right now? This game is brought to you by Underdog. Make sure you guys scan the QR code. Download the Underdog app. Use the promo code Adonis if you haven't already. I am still in first place. My opposition is beginning to play a little bit of catch-up right now. I'm up right now 34-23. All right, here we go. Handoff from Ramondre Stevenson again. He's able to pick up 2 yards here. Look how fast the snow is coming down, bro. Oh, this dude got nothing but snow in his head. Dude, that's wild. I could never just be in those conditions with no hat on, bro. Motherfuckers is wilding. My ears is not about to be exposed. The top of my head not about to be exposed. I'm going to be bundled the motherfucking up. There's Ramondre Stevenson once again on the carry, able to pick up a couple of yards and third and manageable coming up right now. If you're Denver, you need to get a stop. And keep in mind, Drake May, I would just use my fucking legs. If I'm Drake May, I just use my damn legs. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. If I'm Drake May, I'm just using my legs. In the second half, Denver's been only able to muster up 4 yards of total rush yards. Meanwhile, the Patriots are leaning closer to 100 as they got 89 thus far. Third and manageable right now, 3rd and 4. Here we go. Stephon Diggs used TM28 Diggs going in motion. Drake May, who still can be a runner. Here comes the pressure. None whatsoever. Good protection. May got to get rid of the football right now. Oh, my Lord. He held on to it too long. He was in a great spot, but didn't get rid of the football. Gets taken down for the sack. They're going to force a punt. They're going to force a punt. They're going to force a punt. Oh, my Lord. Everybody was covered. Drake May could have scrambled. Instead of doing that, he's trying to direct traffic from the pocket like motherfuckers can see him. You should have just released the doggone football, dummy. Instead, you stand in the pocket way too long. You get taken down for the sack. And the Broncos get their 4th one today.
Anybody got more of that Loompa Loompa weed?
The ball is out of bounds after the punt and 11:29 left to go here in this game. Run the game in these conditions is necessary. That's an absolute fact. Good Lord, the punter got annihilated. Need the offense to get hot. It's going to be a very difficult situation for the offense to get hot in these conditions. But nonetheless, you know they playing out there in the snow. Tell them, Jameis.
There's a white boy from Detroit that I really admire named Eminem. He said, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity lasts once in a lifetime.
Tell him, Jameis. Tell him, Jameis. There's a who loses in the Super Bowl championship? In my opinion, yes. But nonetheless, the game still got to get played. You yearn for a Super Bowl in the snow. You'd kill for a Super Bowl in the snow. If only that was the case. I don't think it's ever going to happen again. Most of these damn stadiums, or I should say squads, are leaning towards getting domes. And then I just don't see a scenario where they're going to be able to go and have that Super Bowl in the cold conditions anymore. Matter of fact, let me see. Super Bowl venues in the future. Super Bowl because they usually have the venues selected for. You have San Francisco this year, SoFi, so they're in California back-to-back years, and then Mercedes-Benz Super Stadium and it's inside of the dome in 2028. It continues to be indoors, or either on the West Coast or you're indoors. Levi Stadium, SoFi Stadium, SoFi again. When was SoFi? SoFi Stadium was 21, because back-to-back championships for Tampa, they played at home, and then the Rams also played at home as well. Gear, Pafavo said, enjoy another season of standard meetings. Standard. Unfortunately. If the Bears are getting a new stadium in Gary, Indiana, it'll be a dome. Yeah, it's going to be a dome, and most likely that'll be the spot because they don't want the Super Bowl. They don't want the Super Bowl outdoors. They don't want the Super Bowl outdoors. All right, here we go. If you're Denver, you need this right now. Middle of the field is absolutely covered in snow. Middle of the field is absolutely covered in snow. That was a bad late handoff to R.J. Harvey, but somehow gets the corner, and he's able to get a first down here. That's a big-time run. That's their biggest goddamn play. You hate the fact that domes are taking over the NFL, literally eliminating the weather, you think? Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. All right. 2nd and 1 here. 2nd and 1 here. Double moves can be incredibly dangerous in these conditions.
5-2 Villa is now
if you're
following.
Denver, you have to produce points because you're up against the clock as well. There's a handoff. Harvey trying to get outside. He's got nowhere to go. He's getting taken down for a gain of nothing. He's getting taken down for a gain of nothing. In fact, I would say that's about a half-yard loss right there. That's about a half-yard loss right there. Knives said, I don't mind the halftime shows, but you don't understand why FIFA is having one during the halftime of the World Cup final this year. In your opinion, they should do the performance before the match starts. Yeah, because they're in the States. So since that's the case, they're like, oh, yeah, you know, the people want to see a halftime show. We don't. For FIFA? We don't. I actually really enjoyed going to a couple of the Copa America games. I said Copa America games, the Gold Cup games. No, it was Copa America. A couple of years ago at the half when they had, like, I guess they just had different stuff that was going on, but it wasn't necessarily a performance per se. Everybody goes to the concession stand. You could go and grab a bunch of different things. All right. Bills will get a dome soon. That'd be terrible, wouldn't it? All right, here we go. First down, they're at the 43-yard line. We're under 10 minutes left to go here in this game. Oh, wait, they killing the original play. Jared Stidham said, fuck that, let's throw the ball. Oh, get rid of the ball. Throw the ball away. Throw the ball away. Throw the ball away, dumbass. If there's nothing there, just get rid of the ball. I don't know what Cortland Sutton was running. This dude tried to run like a spin move or something. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 here. Oh, they got a cushion. If he should throw this hot to Lil Jordan Humphrey. If 91 goes, you got to throw this hot to Lil Jordan Humphrey. No, 91's not going. Instead, they try to run a screen. That was so telegraphed. Stidham should have just held on to the football there. The defense was flowing heavily in that area. If he pump fakes that ball and then potentially just keeps that himself, he could maybe gain a couple on the ground. Look how fast the defense reacted. Look how fast the defense reacted. They all went over there. If he pump fakes that and just goes north, although 94 was in hot pursuit, you have an opportunity if you can move the fucking football. I don't know why they're not trying to run the football. I don't know why they keep throwing it. It's dumb as hell. In these conditions, you just want to go out there and throw it. Dumbass play calling. But again, this is where not taking the points comes into play. Stidham has to throw on 3rd and long. He tries a jump pass. It is caught, but not enough for the first down. I believe this is enough to get near midfield. They're going to have to punt this football. They're going to have to punt this football. And remember what I said earlier. This is why you take the points. Because guess what? If they kick that field goal from 33 yards, albeit there's no guarantees, but let's just say he makes it. It's a tie game at this point. Furthermore, remember, Jarrett Stidham, instead of throwing the football away, decided, I'm going to try to two-hand throw the ball. Ends up going backwards, resulting in a fumble. That should have been a fumble recovery touchdown, but the referees blew the whistle. All of Denver's transgressions are their fault. What a punt. They're inside the 10. The 10 points that New England was able to generate, Denver's fault. And their inability to have more than 10. No, actually, no. Let me take that back. New England had a whole drive to start the half that they earned. I'll give them that. But short field on the touchdown, scoring drive, and then, of course, a field goal that they ended up omitting because they ended up trying to go for it. That's going to come back to haunt them. That field goal is going to come back to haunt them. No, the field goal they missed earlier was from 53 or 54 yards. The distance of the missed field goals Will Lutz missed from 54 yards, it would have been a 33-yard field goal if they tried it when it was 4th down. And then for the Patriots, they missed one from 63. It's fucking 63. And then they missed one from 46. But that's as the snow really started to come down. Instead of having Lutz go and kick the field goal earlier when there was no snowy or windy conditions, they hold themselves. So now you need your defense to produce points, let alone get a takeaway. If I'm New England, chew up clock, protect the football, I win this game. Don't try nothing crazy. Just chew up clock, protect the football.
14 grams of crack.
Silky Smooth Pateno say, hey, brother, you sent a message of when I congratulated your wife on stream. Little girl is 2 now. Appreciate you, brother. Oh, how cool is that? Shout out to your little girl and your wife, your whole family. Silky Smooth put 10 on it. I appreciate you, family. All right. I can't believe folks is on yachts in Miami right now. Insane. Oh, we got to 330 followers on IG. Nice. All right. Broncos look demoralized. They seem like they just want to get this over and done with. Not their defense, but we'll see how they respond here because New England is backed up at their own 8-yard line. They're backed up at their own 8-yard line. Here you go. Got to make a play here. Oh, he slipped. He slipped. Ramondre Stevenson slipped in the backfield, and Drake May goes down for a loss of 4 yards. That might be 5. 3. That's a loss of 4 yards, bro. That is not a loss of 3. Where did he go down? That's a loss of 4 yards. They were at the 8. Oh, no, pardon me. That is a loss of 3 because they were at the 8. He went down at the 5. Never mind. They got it right. They got it right. But down goes Drake May right there. All right, they're backed up at their 5-yard line. This is where the conditions come into play. They're going to try to hand it off. Ramondre Stevenson, if he could break a tackle, can be very dangerous. Gets taken down after only a gain of 2. They're back to a 3rd and 11 here. And most likely, if I'm them, I'm going very short. Don't try nothing crazy down the field. Cool Bro Patuna said another Super Bowl where you're only excited for halftime.
Then you sell it.
Here we go, 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. Mays rolling right, gonna go down, trying to find somebody. It's incomplete. Yeah, they're not even, see, and they're not even trying. They're literally not even trying. Now you got to hope for a special teams blunder. You legitimately got to hope for a special teams blunder.
Congratulations!
Denver's got to hope their defense and special teams can come up with a play right here. They need their special teams and defense to come up with a play.
Just resubscribed for 25 months.
The virtual line is hilarious because it's literally going through the players. That's trippy as hell. Did he shank that punt? He did. He shanked the life out that punt. That's going to be at like the 40-something yard line. God damn. Is that the 31? Bro, what? What? That's a 33-yard line? Oh my, that's a terrible punt. That's a terrible punt. Hey, punter.
Are you stupid or are you stupid? Are you shitting me? Get the fuck out of my face.
It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Denver has the football in magnificent field position. It's time to generate a scoring drive here. They must generate a scoring drive here. Silky Bavavon said, just sent the video of her now on IG. We call her niece of Adonis. Oh, really? Wow. How cool is that? And Squidman put 20 on it. Said what's going on. Chiseled done got snowed in at the house. Don't have to go to work. Football and snacks. Yes, sir.
This kid get me just subscribed.
Payne said could have thrown an arm punt for that. Well, you would have to hope that Denver would actually end up catching it. And they take a loss of 4 straight out the gate. Cool Bro put 2 on. Said as a Latino, you're not sorry for a Latino halftime. Am I doing the NFC Championship as well? Yes. All right. Okay. 2nd and 12 here. Stidham's going to have to dump that off. RJ Harvey in space. Can't make a miss. He's going down again. And now it's a 3rd and long. And remember, at this point, I'd say it's 4-down territory. I ain't going to hold you. Because what's the purpose of punting? You at the 30-something yard line. You might as well just give him that ball back. I don't think I'm seeing the DM. I'd have to check to see which one it may be. All right, 3rd down coming up. You'd probably have to let me know the IG name. Here we go. 3rd and 12. Stidham might as well run. Yeah, you're right. Run, Stidham. Run, Stidham. Run. He goes down short of the 1st down. But that's a positive play. He should have ran immediately. Oh, he actually could have had a chance if he waited just a little bit longer, but that's neither here nor there. There's a dangerous kick right here. There's a dangerous kick right here. So this would bring them to the 28-yard line. 46-yard field goal. We just saw New England miss. We literally just saw New England miss. From the same distance, 46 yards, not even close. He's wide left. Wide left. And it's under 5 minutes left to play. Oh, what a brutal situation for them. Hey, guess what, Denver? If you just kicked the field goal earlier, you wouldn't have been in this situation. Wide left, no good. And now if you're the Patriots, guess what? You don't have to play to score. All you got to do is just hold on. Oh, that ball got tipped. That ball got tipped. A fat man got his hand on the football. That ball got tipped. I blocked it. Lazy put 5 gifted on it. The big boy, he put his hand on the football. And now New England has the football at the 35-yard line. Oh, yeah. Ramondre Stevenson. Hey, remember, this man's got fumbleitis. You cannot afford to put this ball on the ground. Motivation got to say, you got to stop saying that because you've seen kickers in perfect weather miss kicks is not given. No, 100% we've seen kickers miss kicks in perfect weather. However, at least give your kicker an opportunity to go out there and miss. It's 4th and inches. Pardon me, 4th and 1. You're playing with a backup quarterback. The fuck are you going for it on 4th down for? You're up by 7. The Patriot offense had done nothing. Kick the field goal. Kick the field goal. Oh, yeah. Stevenson in the backfield, he's going down. That's why I say take the points, because what's the purpose if you're playing with a backup quarterback? All of the momentum at that point was all with Denver. You just had a drive where it was a 52-yard bomb down the field. Mims put them inside field goal range, in goal-to-goal distance. They scored a touchdown. Very next drive, if I'm not mistaken, it was 3 and out, 3 and out. Very next drive, Patriot once again with the 3 and out. No, pardon me, Denver punted, and then they drove all the way down the field. You have an opportunity for what should be a length of an extra point. Kick the fucking extra point. Kick the field goal. Instead of doing that, you decide to go for it, nullifying your opportunity to get points. At the half, it's tied at 7-7. Now New England, all they needed was 3, and you have a chance at least, well, now they're going to have to punt, but you have a chance to just hold on to the lead rather than have to play for it. That's why you go and you take the points. Even if he missed, put him in a situation where at least you have an opportunity to get points. Don't, oh, well, I'm going to go on 4th with a backup QB. That's dumb. And then you also got to take into account the fumble that led to the Patriot touchdown. Jarrett Stidham, not smart up here. If he just throws the ball away, you get an intentional grounding, you punt the football. New England hadn't put together a drive outside of just the one to get the field goal. They haven't had successful drives because they missed 2 field goals. One was 63. The one from 46. If you just kick the field goal and Jarrett Stidham just throws the ball away, New England got 3 points. There's no guarantees in football, but you're definitely guaranteed to fuck yourself if you make bonehead decisions. You got 3-11. This is the game right here. This is the game right here. This is the game right here. SSG put 2 on, says Sean Payton being Sean Payton, sincerely a Saints fan. Sean Payton being Sean Payton without Drew Brees at quarterback. They better hope the special teams can make something happen. They're going to try to give him an opportunity. I don't know why they didn't just go all-out pressure there on the punt. Denver, I don't understand the philosophy there. They should have brought everybody. Fuck the coverage because they're going to most likely just try to boot it out of boots anyway. Silky put 2 on, said that's your profile with the blue sweater, right? What do you mean that's my profile? Which one? Yes, that is me on IG. What's worse is Denver needs a touchdown since the kick is impossible now. And guess what? If it was at least tied, you could be in a situation where it's like, all right, just get close enough to where you can attempt. Or even if you get a shot in the fucking dark to get it through the uprights on a kick, you can win. Now you have to hope if you get in the field goal range, you could get a shot in the dark to tie. Rather than shot in the dark to win it, it's shot in the dark to tie it. Stidham threw the football. Stidham threw the football. Let me check on where I'm at on Underdog right now. Let me check where I'm at on Underdog right now. I am still in first place. And my opponent only has RJ Harvey. I have Drake May, Cortland Sutton, Stephon Diggs, Kayshawn Boutte. My opponent has Jarrett Stidham, RJ Harvey, Ramondre Stevenson, Hunter Henry. And if they fail on this drive, this game is over. Because Denver only has one timeout. They gotta snap this football right now. They gotta snap it right now. He about to get a delay of game. They get the ball off, and here comes the pressure. Stidham's gonna take a shot. That's gonna get intercepted. That's gonna get intercepted. That's gonna get intercepted. Magnificent pass, Stidham. Magnificent pass, Stidham. The Patriots are 1 first down away from returning to the Super Bowl. The Patriots are 1 first down away from returning to the Super Bowl. And thank you very much for locking up my monies. The Lolly Lule Low are 1 first down away from locking up the Super or going to the Super Bowl. Silky5 said, guess we got to follow each other to get met. No. I could receive it. I just don't need. What is your account name? Oh, I got it now. I think I just saw it. Oh, there we go. Oh.
Then you sell it.
Oh, I see you. How cool is that?
Then you sell it.
Well, hello to your daughter as well. How cool is that? Joshua giving out gifts. Sargon put 5 on it and said, is this a let's see those Patriots and Broncos highlights era 404 commentary moment? The whole game is a Gator meme. Slightly. It's been more of a defensive matchup, but Sean Payton has nobody to blame but himself. Jarrett Stidham has nobody to blame but himself. They're down to the final minutes. The final 2 minutes. They did this to themselves. Kudos to the Patriots playing very stout thus far, but you couldn't ask the Denver defense to play a better game. Denver literally held New England. They got 1 drive. One drive. The offense did absolutely nothing. Oh, yeah. 1 drive they got. And I said, going into the game, what does Jarrett Stidham and Sean Payton have to do? Manage, just don't make losing plays. And guess what happened? Oh, yeah. Stidham, losing plays. You try to do a chest pass that results in a fumble, and then you throw up a duck that results in an INT. 1 first down, this game is done. 1 first down, this game is done. If they got a bench Stidham, bench him for who? Bo Nix is fucked up. Bench him for who? Absolutely pathetic. Patriots 1 first down away from returning back to the Super Bowl. Sean Payton fucked his team over by not taking the points early. We all knew Stidham was going to struggle. Why make these decisions early and gamble opportunities away so dumb? Agreed. And that's what I said then. I'm going to echo it now, and I'm going to say it again in the commentary. I don't want to keep regurgitating, reverberating, reiterating same said sentiments that was stated before. But again, this is why you don't go for it on a 4th down with a backup quarterback, because backup quarterback's going to do backup quarterback shit. All I want to hear in the criticism for the game is, hey, Sean Payton, what the fuck was that decision? Dumb as hell. They should have called Phillip Rivers before heading to Buffalo for the head coaching interview. All right. Here we go. 1 first down, the game is done. 1 first down, the game is done. 2nd and 6 here. You know exactly what the fuck they doing. They running this football. Hand off to Stevenson. Stevenson goes down, no gain, timeout. And now this is it. This is it right here. This is it right here. Third down right here. First down ends the game. All of the pressure on the Bronco defense, who has played magnificent all day. You couldn't ask them to play any better football, bro. No timeouts remain for Denver. And if New England want to call a timeout just to, talk this over, because they can end this game right here. New England's probably going to call a timeout just so they can discuss to figure out what it is that they want to do. I guess not. Here we go. Here we go. Game on the line, Super Bowl on the line. First down, wins it, and sends the Patriots to the Super Bowl. Drake May's going to run. Drake May's outside. Can he break the tackle? Yes, he can. First down, Patriots, and they're heading to the Super Bowl. First down, Patriots, they're heading to the Super Bowl. For the 12th time in franchise history, the Lolly Lule Low are heading to the Super Bowl. You got to get outside and make that tackle. Drake May says, excuse my hand, pushes off of him. That's a first down, and the Lolly Lule Low are on to the big game. The Patriots said, I said the Patriots said, and
Drake,
yes, leads his squad to the championship.
Drake,
yes, takes his squad to the Super Bowl.
Drake,
yes, eliminates the Broncos. Pack them all the way up. Pack them all the way up. 100% they're going to get the Crimea River in the commentary. They at home. Stephon Diggs, years after standing there watching the confetti fly in Kansas City, finally, he gets an opportunity to go to the Super Bowl. The Lolly Lay Low are heading back. Silky Pafavon said, just send the video. When I congratulated us, meant a lot to us, brother. If only there was a guy as cool as you, I appreciate that. The Broncos are going home. KB Vang put 2 on, said Drake May is going A as they are heading to the championship. Pack those Broncos up. For the 2nd time in the AFC Championship, the Broncos lose at home. Drake May is on his way to the Super Bowl. Hell of a job. Sarkin Pafavon said Bronco fans looking like Shannon. God damn it, Patriots players are looking at the Bronco fans with my shoulder meme. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. One more knee down, and this game is all over. Drake May got his squad going to the championship. Ice Trey put 2 on, said snow always melts in May. It's a wrap. Somebody tell Denver, pack them up. Michael Irvin said.
So, listen to everybody. Nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let no one come into your house, take your meal, do what you need to do today. I'm not nervous. I'm just telling you.
But unfortunately, that ain't what happened. Y'all got packed all the way up, and the Patriots are on to the Super Bowl. Mike Vrabel gets the job done. Sean Payton, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. One quick look at the Bronco fans.
God damn it!
You lose! Somebody tell the Denver Broncos to take out their Omni cards and get aboard the L train. But their ride would be short-lived because they've arrived at Elimination Station and they go somewhere different for their failures of being able to overcome the Lollyloo at home. Their failures of being able to take advantage of the snow. Their failures of turning Jared Stidham into a makeshift Nick Foles. Consider your names written down in the death note because your dreams of advancing back to the Super Bowl for the first time in 10 years. Your dreams of preventing Drake May from taking the goddamn Sith Lord dynasty of the Patriots back to the championship when they were dead in the water just a couple of years ago. Your dreams of hoisting up the Lombardi and competing in Super Bowl 60 to lift that trophy for the fourth time in franchise history has been absolutely deleted.
There's only one thing left to do. Gotta write their names in the death note. Delete! Delete, delete, delete. Delete, delete, delete. Delete.
You will rest in peace.
Delete confirm.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
I hear the Shadow Realm's lovely this time of year. Let's find out if it's true!
Dad Dude Welbs is now following.
Game over. The Lollyloo win, and they advance to the championship. Snow always melts in May. Peekaboo put 2 on and said, cue the Sith music. K put 5 on and said, may I dig in your booty? Drake May, probably. Osoko put 5 on and said, as a lifelong Titans fan, going to be going from the first seed to seeing A.J. Brown win a ring. Now potentially Mike Vrabel as a head coach win the next year hurts. Indeed. Jalen put 2 on and said, Jared Mayo with the Arthur Fist. Indeed. Jolowski put 2 on said, Patriots Super Bowl without Brady and Belichick. Indeed. And Jermaine put 2 on said, somebody check on Brandon Perna. I know he's having a terrible time right now. The Patriots are back in the big game. Turns out it was nothing more than just a delay for them to get back to where they are at. Somebody go check on the doggone Broncos.
Serious injuries, don't despair. Just pick up the phone, call me. I'm Lowell, the Hammer Stanley. I will hunt down everyone responsible for hurting you. I will make them pay dearly. If you want all the money you need, the money you deserve, call me. 459 cash. I'm Lowell, the Hammer Stanley. I want to get you all the money the law says is yours. Lowell, the Hammer Stanley. 459 cash.
Smithies, are they booing me?
No, they're saying boo earns. Boo earns.
Are you saying boo or boo-earns?
I was saying Boo Earns.
Only thing that the Broncos fans is going to be doing later today in order to bring up their day.
You gotta beat the meat. You gotta beat the meat. Here we go. Go, beautiful, beautiful. Come on, lay that shot. Yeah.
Y'all got caught in a hurricane of the Patriots.
Yo! What the fuck, son? Yo! I'm just trying to work, son. Can I go? Yo, what is this? Boy, extreme bitch. Ah, shit. Shut up.
Gotcha, bitch.
Red Shirt Reese is now following.
Congratulations! Oh my God.
Congratulations to the Lolly Lulelo. They got the job done. And that slut, Cardi B, is heading to the Super Bowl. NFC, you know what to do. One way or another, the Patriots are back in the Super Bowl for the 12th time in franchise history. And the 10th time this side of the millennium. That squad under Robert Kraft continues to run roughshod in the AFC. Cool, bro, but to us, the Patriots have the most privileged NFL fan base. This side of the millennium, 110%. The Broncos absolutely failed when it mattered most, and it's the Patriots who are on to the Super Bowl. Evil Empire is back indeed, and regardless of who's at the helm, they find themselves back in the big game. But in 20 minutes, it's time for the main event. Hell of a doggone job from the Patriots. Congratulations, they are on to the Super Bowl, and now Rams Seahawks, who I believe winner of that game wins it all. We'll find out momentarily. Drake May keeps it himself, runs it for the first down to take them to the Super Bowl. Mike Vrabel takes care of business, and they get the job done. One way or another, I will see you guys once NFC Championship kicks off in just a little bit. With that being said, congratulations to the Patriots again. The Death Note for the Broncos. And Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.